right, Tarrah, get your phone in there. Oh my gosh, how many times am I gonna do this the wrong way? Did we get it this time? Go, set. Oh shoot, I probably should have put on Instagram that I was going live. I forgot. Hi. Sheena, how are you, dear? Hi, Curry. Hi, Kristen. Hi, your mom goes to college. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Krista. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good... Hi, Sharon. Hi, Casey. Hi, Melanie. Hope everyone's having a really good Saturday night. Oh, okay. Yep, I know who you are, Sheena. Hi, Triple Bless Mama. Hi, Beth. Hi, Social Reject. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Camilla. Yeah, I feel like everyone's tired right now, right? I'm doing all right. So a lot going on. This bang right here is gonna drive me crazy. I got the alfalfa going on. Hi, TR. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Mama Bear. Yes, Elisa, you caught alive. Hi, Laura. Hi, Chaotic. Hi, Amber Alert. What's up, girl? Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm going to try to keep the chat on my screen tonight, so hopefully I can read fast. But y'all know. Y'all been here. You know I'm a little slow sometimes. Yeah, I didn't watch the live. I've seen some clips, but I know you guys will kind of fill me in. The clips I have seen are super concerning. I have someone who's going to send me the live since she took it down, so I binge watched all your TikToks today to catch up. Oh, well, thank you, Krista. You didn't have to do that. Can anyone see my comments? I cannot tell. I can see your comments, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're live. It was crazy tonight. I'm still in shock, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I've heard it was really, really bad. You know, I was so excited for her to be getting this apartment, even though I didn't agree with how she probably could have gotten it. But now I'm super petrified for her, and now I understand why everyone else was, oh, this freaking hair. Everyone else was super petrified for her. I caught the ending of her live and watched some of the beginning before she deleted it. I was panicking. Yeah, a lot of people were. Hi, Kylie. TT Scammer just posted the whole live. Okay, I'll have to look there after. Thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, I saw that, Curry. Yesterday. Hi, Denise. And today we're terrible. I'm worried for her. I'm not. I'm scared. Yeah, same. How are you, darling? Triple Bless Mama. How you doing, girl? By the way, if you sent me a DM, Triple Bless Mama, I haven't checked my Instagram DMs. I literally came home, saw all my emails about Ashley's live tonight, and then I ran to my brother-in-law's to take a shower. I had to drop some food off to my mom because she needed food, and then checked the clips that were posted already, and then I'm here now, so... Is there a way for you to repost a live? I will not repost a live, but TT usually has the lives reposted. If she comes in here tonight, or if anybody has her, she had to make oh, I still have moisturizer on my face. She had to make a new YouTube channel, so if anybody has it, if you want to put it in here. Every time she gets a big check, she gets like this. Yeah. We're going to talk about what happened tonight, Cassie, because I'm behind too. I didn't see the live. I just know that she was threatening to not be here anymore, if you know what I mean. I have to be kind of careful because of YouTube guidelines. So speaking of YouTube guidelines, a few things I want to say. Do not in the chat write what happened as far as like the S word, because my live will get struck. You can say not here anymore, that kind of a thing, ending stuff. Unalive is another thing people say. So trigger warning for anybody who is watching the replay on this or is watching now. Some things in this live may get really deep. And the other thing too is that if you want to talk about maintenance or anything like that, you just need to use short words and don't type out the whole entire thing. I condone, or I allow any discussion. The only things I do not tolerate is bullying against Ashley. I do not tolerate anybody coming for her looks, talking about anything really that has to do with her in a negative way, because that's not why I'm doing this. So you will get deleted. Your comment will get deleted by my wonderful moderator if I don't catch it. And if it keeps happening, then I will ban you from being able to talk in the chat. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So far, that's all I can think of. But we are not here to pick Ashley apart. That's not why I'm doing this. So I do not condone that. Yeah, the police always do get there too late. But I can say when I was in active addiction and the police would get called on me, your adrenaline kicks in. So like it almost snaps you out of it for that second or those minutes or whatever. So you can almost like save face in front of the police, if that makes sense. Yes, her first YouTube channel got deleted, Alicia, but she has another one now. Thank you for for linking that TT's YouTube. So Curry, my moderator, just put where TT's new YouTube channel is. Oh, you saw everything. Your mom goes to college. Oh, you're so sweet and kind-hearted. Can anyone tell me what happened? I saw the beginning, but nothing towards the end. So Ashley was getting really depressed because she wanted to make a lot of money or something. Like I said, I've only seen clips. And the really sad thing is that people were so worried they called the police on her. From what I gather, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat that have seen it and know what's going on. But people were so worried about her that they swarmed the shop, the police, and she was more upset, and she didn't even care that people were worried about her. She was more upset that she didn't make the money she wanted to make tonight. Instead of, hold on, I gotta grab my necklace because I feel really weird without it. Sorry guys, I wear one of my amber necklaces every day, so I feel really weird without it. So she was more upset that she couldn't make the money. Now she's saying that this jeopardizes the apartment, her getting the apartment, which I don't really understand why. Oh, someone just sent me her full live in my email. So somebody, I can't even talk. Can you tell I'm tired? So I would think with all the money that she's made, she would have already saved up enough money for this apartment, or if the state is helping her. So I don't really understand why tonight her making money was such a big deal and had to do with the apartment. But I don't know, maybe you guys know something I don't know. The true trolls are not helping at all. It makes her look right. I agree, Alicia. I agree. I've been saying that from the beginning. No nasty comments about Tarrah. Anyone else in here? Yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to give me constructive criticism, that's totally different. Or if you want to, I mean, I don't really care if people say nasty things about me because I'm pretty comfortable with who I am. But when you start using the J word, which is what some people call addicts, or saying druggy, I don't like that either. Calling Ashley that, I don't agree with that. That type of stuff. You know what my boss told me today? Speaking of like mean things, my boss told me today that if I gained 10 pounds, I would look healthier. And I'm like, it's because I have autoimmune issues and other issues that make me so thin. I try to gain weight, man. Exactly. And her adrenaline was crazy because she was mad too. So of course she's going to sober up. Exactly. I was the same way when I was in active addiction. Oh, I'm sorry that Ashley Pennington, I'm sorry that it was so hard for you. I got so many emails from people that were just so worried. It was so bad, though, I wouldn't call the cops, but they had a valid reason. Yeah, they definitely had a valid reason to call the police if it was as bad as what I saw. Even her members were getting blocked for asking if she's okay. She lost a lot of members tonight because they finally saw how bad she is or got blocked. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of emails in the last week from mods, people on her side, people that are scared to not support her because she has personal information on them. There's a lot. And there are people that were on her side for a long time that are now seeing the light because they're seeing that she definitely is scamming people. And honestly, I've said this before. I don't think she realizes. I think some of them she realizes she's scamming. Absolutely. But some people I don't think she's realizing because she's just so out of it. But she's calling people's jobs. She's having her minions call CPS on people, call people's jobs. She's doxing people. She doxed herself again tonight in a clip that I saw. It's okay, Ashley. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. You didn't know, and I didn't say anything about it, so I'm not mad or anything. That's what happens sometimes in our life. It's just the conversation flows and you don't realize, and so I get it. Hi, Motomom 420. Yeah, I heard she took well, I know she took the live down. I haven't even checked her channel because I don't watch her channel, Ashley's. Sorry, guys. There's so many comments. Thank you, Curry, for putting TT stuff in there. I know I said it already, but I see you keep doing it, so I appreciate you. She said she didn't want to live anymore and didn't know how much longer she would be alive. Yeah, I saw that Life Uncut, and then she tried to backtrack and say she never said that. She said something about how people should be allowed to sleep and never wake up, which is literally the same thing in my opinion, but she's mean and irritable because she's out of it. She's putting that money She's putting that money is more important than her life. Yeah, exactly, Mary Jane. I agree. That's how it's so sad. All 3 of her lives today were just a mess. She hid at least 8 members during the members only live. Yeah, I don't even know why people are signing up for that membership anymore. Yesterday's live, she must have hit location by accident. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she'll probably be at Walmart tomorrow. I really don't, Angela, I don't want to watch her live on here because all the things she said in that live are honestly against YouTube's terms of service. That's probably why she deleted it, and also to cover her butt. But I mean, a lot of the things that she says are against YouTube terms of service. But I honestly don't want that type of stuff on my channel. And I don't want to trigger anybody else with that either. But I'm sure TT will have the full live on her channel. I wish her nothing but the best. I wish she would get help. She has said what she said about, yeah, she did say that multiple times. And the other thing too is I was sent screenshots of somebody, I forget what the person said. It was in a comment underneath one of her lives that was reposted. And she basically, they were asking her about using or something. And she was basically like, so what? Who cares if I am? I'm an adult. So it's like, are you admitting to it? I mean, admitting is the first step, right? So I was like a little hopeful when I saw that, even though people were pissed about it. I was kind of hopeful. I'm like, well, maybe she's going to finally admit it, because admitting you have a problem and you're doing that is the first step. But then this happened tonight and I'm like, oh my gosh. And like I said, I was so excited for her to get an apartment because I don't want her. Did someone send me a super chat? Oh, thank you, Esmeralda, for the $2. Oh, that's a cute little robot thing. It looks like the old school thingies. Thank you. But yeah, I was super excited for her to get an apartment, but now I'm so worried because I wouldn't wish homelessness on anybody. I think everybody in the world should be able to at least have a place to live, you know what I mean? That's like, even with me, even though I don't have water right now, I'm so grateful because I have a roof over my head, you know? Yeah, she did delete her live stuff. All right, let me scroll down a little bit. Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying how hard it was to watch tonight. I really don't encourage people to watch her live streams at all. And I know a lot of people watch because they're scared for her and they want to make sure she's okay. Then you have a lot of people that watch because they want to catch things like clips and stuff. And then you have a lot of people who watch just because they hate watch her. But honestly, watching her, you guys, is just putting money in her pocket. And even though she only gets paid from YouTube once a month, she gets a big chunk of money when she gets paid. And it's once a month. So you think she just got her AdSense, what, not even a week ago? And look at how bad she's been since she got her AdSense. And the few days before she got her AdSense, she was super irritable. I truly believe she was out of money. And that's why she was like as bad as she was. I was talking to TT about this, I believe. I believe it was TT I was talking about. It was either TT or Msashycat Week, I think is the handle on TikTok. But I truly believe that she had ran out of money at that point, and she was waiting for her AdSense to come in. She wasn't getting readings. She blew all her membership money, and that's why she was like really bad for those few days. It was like 2 or 3 days before her AdSense money came in, and then she went in when the whole car door locking thing. And then remember, she did that stuff, and she said, "I don't care if you see me do this." I feel like she went inside. She was fighting with Rice. And I feel like she was fighting with Rice about stuff, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean, because she was out of money. And like I said before, I firmly believe, this is my opinion, that there is stuff going on at the place she works. I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe I get from everything there. People were signing up for the membership last night as she was slurring and sleeping. It was so sad to see. I feel like there's a lot of people signing up for the membership because they're trying to get dirt on her. And I've seen a few of the membership lives, and they're a mess. They're just as big a mess as the lives that you can see on YouTube, not being a member. And the thing is what are these people paying for with the memberships? Because originally it was supposed to be 6 free readings, right? And then exclusive lives, Discord. I think that was it. But now she's not doing she hasn't been doing the lives the way she's supposed to be doing. She's getting mad about people cashing in their readings that they've already paid for. And I don't know about the Discord. But the way she normally runs is you have to have a password. She changes her password constantly. People I've spoke to that were members couldn't even get into the Discord. Like, I don't think she realizes how many people have talked to me. Like, people from all corners. People that are in her corner, people that were in her corner, people that have been scammed, people that have been doxxed, people that have had their jobs called on, members. There's so many people that I talk to on a daily basis when it comes to her. And the sad thing is that out of all the people that have been scammed and doxxed by her and had their jobs called and CPS called and all that jazz, the number one thing they all say to me is, yes, I want her to take accountability, and I want to, you know, give you this information so you can spread awareness. But the number one thing they all say, every single one of them, is, man, I wish she would just get help. I wish she would just get help. She needs help. I feel bad for her. That's the number one thing everybody that I talk to says. It's not the trolls that she says. Like, not a single one of them is talking like, I mean, obviously they're like mad and upset and whatever, but they're not like dragging her to filth. I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Sorry, guys, I'm ranting. I'm just so frustrated because it's like, you can't help an addict unless they want to be helped. But like at the same time, like, we don't want to see her not be here anymore. And I especially don't want to see it happen on a live stream. Like, God forbid a freaking child is in there or an addict in recovery, and they relapse because she ODs or something, and then they get traumatized from that. It's not just about her. She reads every single comment, so I'm trying not to read every single comment tonight because there's a lot of people in here. I think this is the most I just looked up. I'm like, holy crap, 104. I don't think I've ever had as many people in my life. So if I don't read your comment, I know usually I go comment to comment. I might not be able to do that tonight, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Girl, I try to gain weight too. It's not easy and sucks when people say that. It's like, believe me, I tried to. Yeah, Amber Alert. And like when I was heavier, people, I know I say this all the time, but when I was heavier, people never were mean to me. Like I know a lot of people get fat shamed and stuff. It was the opposite for me. Like people loved when I was bigger. And now that I'm skinny, it's like people always want to say something mean. I mean, I don't care. I'm comfortable with my body, but it's like, why do you care so much about how do I wait? How I wait? How do you report her to advertisers? Well, she's not sponsored, Denise. So the problem is, and people ask me this a lot, like how is YouTube still allowing her on this platform? Well, you have to think they allowed people like Onisi on this platform for years before they did anything, right? When people mass report and there's no reason for that reporting, it shows YouTube that that person is being spammed. So when you're genuinely reporting something, they look at it as spam still, even if it's genuine, because so many people mass report on her channel, even when she's not doing anything wrong. Because you can't report, I mean, you can, but like she shouldn't be getting reported when she's just being an asshole, right? Because reporting her for being an a-hole isn't, you know, but if she's doing stuff or like drugs or allegedly, or you think she is, or she is doxing people on camera or on live or anything like that, or you see somebody getting scammed, that's when you need to report. So I feel like personally, and I could be wrong, but I truly feel like that's why YouTube is not moving very fast with her. And the other thing too is that what was I gonna say? Oh, reporting. I feel like a lot of people are reporting the wrong way, which I wanted to figure out a way to show you guys how to report videos just in general, not just even Ashley's, anybody's the right way, because I feel like a lot of people are reporting the wrong way. And I realized that when I reported something I saw on Ashley's live, and I knew how to report, but the hard thing is the only way to show you is if I go in and report a bunch of videos under somebody's stuff, and I don't want to do that to somebody. Because they have 4 or 5 ways that you can, 4 or 5 categories for reporting, and then there's subcategories after that. And the way you guys should be reporting, it would ask for a timestamp. But a lot of you guys are like, it doesn't give me the timestamp option. And I'm like, oh, you got, everybody's reporting wrong. But that's not your fault. It's just you don't know. I wonder if there's, I should look it up. I know, I'm sorry. I feel like there's so much stuff I need to do and I'm so behind. Is she actually moving this time? I don't know, Brianna. I was really hoping she was, but I do miss Msashycat week. How are you, darling? I was just talking about you. Admitting is the first step, then wanting help, because no one can force it even. Yes, exactly. You are so right. Amber Alert, I love you. Yeah, we love week in here. Yeah, I know I've said that. I think I've said this twice since I started this live. I was really excited for her to have the apartment because I don't want her to be homeless, but it's scary to think of her being alone. If she gets an apartment, she's not going to last long. The only reason she'd be keeping her habit down is because she had to appear sober going in. That could be true, Harmony. I'm so worried about her. I really thought she was going to. So Kelly, I know I probably should have said this too. Can you try not to write that whole word? I'm going to delete the comment. OD is fine, but I'm not removing your comment because you did something wrong, I should have clarified that, just because YouTube will take my video down. I don't care if my lives are monetized. They can demonetize all they want. I just don't want to get the channel flagged or the video flagged because of the chat, which can happen, which is stupid in my opinion, but all those mods are complicit to her drug use. It makes me so mad how they just sit there deleting all the comments where people just said they cared about her. So the good Ann, I can say, and I said this on TikTok, there are some mods that are genuine and are just there because they want to be a support system for her, because she doesn't really have a good support system, you guys. So like, some of the mods are, in my opinion, absolutely awful and could care less about her. But there are some mods that I wholeheartedly believe truly care about her. And they're there because they want her to know that she has people that care about her. Are you still working on the video that includes the mods? Yes, Caitlin, I am. If you're new here and you don't know, I work a lot. I work a lot. It's tax season, so I do taxes. I mean, you have quarterly taxes too, but this is like the big tax time. And because they did the extension, I'm like working in overdrive with that. And then I also work a full-time job and I have 2 kids. So YouTube is not my #1 gig, right? So this is like, it's something I'd like to make full-time, but honestly, I've been so engulfed in everything. But I don't push out content as fast as most YouTubers because I work a lot and I pull a lot of all-nighters. Like last night I was gonna go live, but Kyle's like, Tarrah, you need to go to bed. You're a walking zombie right now. And I like literally did not feel good. My lupus, like when I don't get sleep, my fibro and lupus gets worse and worse and worse. So I had to sleep last night, or I was going to go. I mean, I'm kind of glad I decided to go live tonight and not last night, to be honest with you. I would have been like a dead person. And I was just crying all day yesterday because of everything going on. So it was just not good. Please don't watch her channel. It gives her money. She got $700-800 a week. Yeah, she's getting a lot of money, Elizabeth, because her lives are so long and she's monetizing her lives. So every time you click on, you get an ad, right? So, and then she's remonetizing. So she has more ads on it after she uploads the video, which is fine to monetize your content. Like we all do that as YouTubers, right? But the problem is that she's making really good money because her content is so long. So, and she's doing it every day. She's uploading at least once a day. So like she's making decent money right now. And that's even without the memberships and super chats. She's making decent money. I honestly think YouTube is going to catch on with the membership stuff though, because they don't play when it comes to the membership stuff. And a lot of people have asked for refunds. So I feel like that's going to come back to bite her in the butt as well. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Tarrah, I don't think that I would have ever found you if it weren't for the mess we are in, but I'm so thankful that I found you. Me too, Msashycat Week. I'm just going to call you Week. I hope you're okay with that. I was praying so she would be on love. I need her energy. I don't understand. Your mom goes to college. I was praying too. She would be on love. I needed her energy. Maybe I missed something. Oh, okay. I see Alicia's thing now. Thank you guys. I don't know how I have as much energy. You ever have like really bad shit happen in your life? I used to be somebody who like would waller in my pity and I would just go into like this depression, especially with my bipolar. But now it's like, even when really bad shit happens, I'll have my moment. I'll let myself cry and have those emotions. And then I'm like, I'm good to go. Maybe it's the Libra in me. I don't know, but I do. I'm not good at holding grudges or like anything like that. Hey, TT, I was talking about you. Her excuse for nodding out tonight were her hooded eyes. I have hooded eyes. And I'm so tired. I am so tired. I don't sleep and you would never catch my ass falling asleep on a live. But yes, watching her, at the end of the day, YouTube is really bots and YouTube cares about money. So if people are watching her, that's what they care about. Like I said, look how long it took for them to get Onision taken off the platform or demonetized. But YouTube did just announce a new, it's like creator something, but they basically can demonetize your channel or take your channel down if you, if you do really bad stuff off the platform. It doesn't just matter if you do stuff on the platform anymore. So I don't know. And have tweeted YouTube a million times. I've sent, I've DM'd them. I have sent them emails through the creator support thing. And the only thing that they've said to me, they replied to one of my tweets saying to report her. So that's what I was told to do by YouTube. Yeah, TT, it's bad. Where did you get that necklace, Tarrah? Is it made by your friend on Instagram? This one is made by my, well, she's my friend. Her name's Gaia. Her business is called Ringing, like ringing a bell. Rocks, like, you know, rocks. And all of her crystals are ethically sourced. She mines them herself, or someone in her family mines them. Her name's Gaia. She's amazing. I own quite a few of her pieces. I own another amber necklace like this with a Herkimer diamond. She's very known for her Herkimer diamonds. Actually, I can show you. Oh, maybe I can't. I'll show you. Maybe I'll do a jewelry tour at the end of this. Tonight when she was talking about being unalive and sleeping, people were talking their phones, and if they could get reading, it's crazy. They pretend nothing is happening. Yeah, social reject it is. What about using YouTube Vanced? Does that count towards views? I don't know what you mean, Vanced. Jonna Hall. We did try to get her an intervention in Discord, and it went awful. Yeah, Tina Cole. Yeah, you probably should have, Mel. Is there anyone in Baltimore on our side to actually go to her? I don't know, Marty. I honestly, just from being an addict myself, I don't encourage anyone to confront her or try to approach her or even do an intervention on her. Now, I've said this before. If she were to reach back out to me, because I've tried to reach out to her and said that she wanted help and she was ready to take accountability, I would fly my ass out there to try to get her help. I have an idea, but I want to talk to TT Week. There's a few other people I want to talk to. I have an idea. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I have an idea, and I really hope that it gets through to her, to be honest. I don't know if it will, but hi, Dahlia. Who was the creator that was demonetized? James Charles was demonetized. Onision's been demonetized. There's been a bunch of people that have been demonetized recently. But they only demonetize usually on a temporary basis because they give you like another chance. I know Social Blade is not 100% accurate, but the most they have her making via YouTube is $8.29 monthly, and that's the max. Yeah, and that's about, she said what she made on YouTube, which is against TOS, terms of service, and she said it was like $800 and something dollars. So yeah, she's making the max right now. And Social Blade usually is off, to be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if next month she makes anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000, because now that she saw her first check, I've noticed she's been going live more and for longer. So I firmly believe that her checks are just going to get bigger. And it also all depends on your RPM. So if she has a high RPM, then she will make more money. So that's why you can have a video that has 1 million views, but if your RPM is low on it, you're not going to make, I mean, you'll still make money, don't get me wrong, but you could make more money off of a video that has 10,000 views if the RPM is higher. YouTube Monst is a different form of YouTube. I've never heard of it, Harmony. Ringing Rocks on Etsy. Yeah, pretty. Please do a tour. No, she's not on Etsy. She's on Instagram, and she has her own website. She used to do Etsy, but she doesn't anymore. She has her own site. She would have so much support if she would admit and try. I agree, Chrissy. I'm sorry, Jennifer Warren. It's really hard. If she were banned, do you think it would be a lifetime or on either platform? Well, usually on YouTube, if you get banned, like they ban you, then they can ban you for a lifetime. But what people usually do is just have someone else run the channel, and then that person like owns they have a person who owns the channel when the YouTuber runs the channel. So they basically just start another YouTube account in somebody else's name, and then they can still run it because it's not their channel, if that makes sense. I've seen a lot of people do that. That have got, actually, Keemstar is one of those people that was banned by YouTube, and then he came back, and he has drama alert. Between when she said it on live, while camera then replies, says YouTube seems as though she's starting to just admit she's, yeah, she, Amber, she definitely, from the comments that I saw from that she was answering people in her re-upload of her live, she definitely seemed to be admitting. I was saying that earlier, which I'm kind of glad she's admitting to it, because admitting is the first step. Also, the whole mask making you slur. A mask makes you sound like you're muffled or maybe muttering, but definitely not slurring. I agree, Teresa. She has a lot of excuses for what she does. Yeah, I thought I've said it before, Curry. Hi, Tommy Pickles. All right, let me go down a little bit. Sorry, guys. If you're coming and you've been to a live before, I'm not going to be able to read every comment tonight. There's just so many people. Rochelle? Okay, I'll call you Rochelle. I kind of like Tommy Pickles, though. If she ever takes you up on your offer to help and come to Baltimore, you're more than welcome at my house. I appreciate that, Lauren. Well, see, I was supposed to take a bunch of trips last year, and they were all scheduled in the summer, which, you know, the big C happened. So I have like all these flight credits, and I have all these Airbnb credits, and I have to use them by the end of this year. So I got both of my shots, so I'm fully vaccinated now. So I'm like, yes, do not confront her. That shop is so dangerous. I'm 100% serious. I have proof, and no one should walk inside the shop unless you know them. I agree. I agree with you, Week. I 1000% agree with you. Do not. Tommy Pickles in the house. I know, right? We appreciate just for the name. I'm close and be more tonight, but do not go to the shop. Exactly, TT, I agree. The people at the shop are no good. This is the worst part of that is the worst part of Baltimore to be in. Yes, I agree, TT. Like, I looked into the area and everything like that, and it's not a good area. If she, oh, I already read that. I think she said the other day she was 17 months clean. People congratulated her. Yeah, she says that, Deb, all the time. And the amount of time she's been clean changes. She slips up every time, and it's different. And then she'll be like, no, I didn't say that. I'm in PA, and believe me, I have thought about driving there. Please don't do it. Your mom goes to college. I highly encourage people not to do that. All I'm saying is Candy may be kind of outside of the lives, but she's an enabler during the lives. No one asked you to leave. I just told you Candy is a mod for Ashley, which is an enabler. Yes, I know I know Candy. Candy is more than welcome here. Any of the mods, Curry, are more than welcome here. I know that some people don't want people that are associated with Ashley on their page. I believe Nods is like that, and I understand why, and I totally respect Nods' decision for that. But how I look at it is, one, I encourage an open discussion. I would love to hear why people are on Ashley's side, which I know why some of them are because I talk to them. But I also think it's great for people that are on her side. And I hate to say side because you really don't need to pick sides, right? But I encourage people that are a part of Ashley's team, we'll say, because you never know if somebody is maybe coming here to get information because, you know, they don't know, or maybe, you know, because Ashley is very manipulative, and because of the trolls, she sounds convincing with a lot of her stuff. And if somebody is naive and maybe doesn't, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the sound of clipping nails, but I have to clip my nails. I broke so many nails tonight at work from the knives. It's like kind of good I have a little bit of nail, because every time I go, my knife skills are so bad because my hand's so bad now. Every time I go to cut stuff up for prep, I always end up cutting my nail and not my freaking skin or finger, which is good. But yeah, I don't mind. Hi, Kara. Keemstar is banned, so is a few others. Yeah. Wait, did Keem get it banned again? What's an RPM? It's rate per minute, so it's the amount of money you make per minute. And even if you don't watch the ads all the way through, she still gets paid for the ads on her videos and you watching. So, yeah, I've never heard of it either, Curry. Revenue per minute. See, I was wrong. I thought it was rate per minute, but revenue per minute, yeah. Thank you, socially engineered. She showed a lamp post and said it was her broken phone charger. Oh, gosh. It was the brain damage for me tonight. Always a new excuse that changes daily. She said she had brain damage. That kind of irks. So many things she says irk me so bad. Why? What can we do as a group to get her off these platforms? So, okay, so some of you guys might not agree with me on this, but I honestly don't think she should be banned from her platforms. I think she should be demonetized and not make money off of them. But I firmly believe that if she went and got help, so if she got banned, she probably wouldn't be able to come back, right? So I firmly believe that if she got help, why couldn't she come back? Why couldn't she make TikToks? Why couldn't she make YouTube videos? You know what I mean? Like, obviously she would have to build up trust again, but why couldn't she do that? And I would never want someone to live in the neighborhood if they can help it that she lives in, works in, people, places, and things, right? So, I may have people that disagree with me, and I can understand why you disagree with me, but I mean, do I think that she shouldn't be on the platforms doing what she's doing now? Abso-freaking-lutely. But I don't think that she should never be allowed to make content again. Because when she is nice and, you know, I think if she got sober, I should say when she gets sober, because I want to put that out into the universe, I think she would be very entertaining. If you look at her old YouTube content, it's really not that bad. She didn't edit, but like it wasn't that bad, especially for the time, because back then people really didn't edit. It was kind of like turn your camera on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off kind of a thing, right? So like her content really wasn't that bad. She was really well on camera, so I don't know. Like I said, I know a lot of people won't agree with me on that, but that's just how I feel. I don't think Candy isn't a mod anymore. I don't know if Candy is or not. I know Candy supports her, but Candy's always been very nice to me, and even when she's disagreed with me and I've disagreed with her, so I just yeah, Daddy05 got banned, right? And Daddy05 got banned, but then he made another channel, but it wasn't his channel, it was his son's channel, that kind of a thing. Yeah, it's a bad area. I do know what you mean, TT. My grandparents are Salvation Army, and they do not have any problems with the LGBTQ plus community. I called my dad, and he's never heard of such a thing, and he grew up and going to the church. What did I miss? Oh, she's an enabler. Okay, I see what you're saying, Curry. Nods is shady. I will message you about that. I have heard that, TT. I don't talk to Nods. I know Karen does, and I love Karen. But I've never had any issues with Nods. I've never talked to Nods or anything. I've gotten in the beginning, I got a lot of really good stuff from her TikTok and stuff, and of course I sourced her, but yeah, I've never talked to her. She's never tried to reach out to me or anything like that. I wouldn't be opposed to talking to her. We just never have talked. It's not just her workplace that's bad. Someone messaged her boss. His son sent me screenshots. He was so violent. Yeah, I've seen them weak. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was sent those too, those screenshots. Yeah, but the thing too, Kara, I see you're saying the money is killing her. The really sad part is that as addicts, especially as women, and not all women do this that are addicts, but a lot of us do. When we have no way of getting money, what do we sell? What do we have that we can sell? What do we have that we can sell, right? So it's just so hard. And then when we're selling this, right? You get beat. There's like so many horrible things, you know, like you can end up in a trafficking situation, which I have gone through. So, you know, drugs drugs are bad, sadly. She says she's had so many concussions that it's caused brain damage. Well, I have proof that she has had concussions. So I didn't know about brain injuries, but I do have proof that she definitely has gone through. I have proof of at least 2 concussions. That's why I say some of the stuff that goes around about her is true. Like stuff that she says, some of the stuff she says is true. And the other thing I want to say too is like people calling her a pedo. I'm not here for that. Her sister wasn't here for that. And you know, we don't know the trauma that Ashley has gone through, you guys. Not making what she's doing okay, because it's not, but hurt people do and hurt people, you know? Your account was banned. Yeah. It really. You were able to, oh, never mind. I know how. I'm not gonna say anything. I know, Daddy05 way back, right? Uh-oh, I just got a really bad email. I might have to whip my computer out and answer an email real quick, guys. Even now, I spend so much time trying to convince myself that maybe she is sober, but then I see something she does or says, and there's no way she isn't the same bubbly person she was when I first saw it. Yeah, Teresa, she's definitely changed. Just from what I've seen from when she started. And I don't think she's ever not been using the whole time she's been on TikTok, but it's gotten worse for sure from what I've seen. And she did have a few times where it was really bad because I have all those clips, but now it's just getting really, really, really bad. Does anyone else cringe when they hear the word assume in every conversation? What are you assuming that this is a banana? I don't cringe. The word refunds kind of makes me cringe, though. I love Karen and don't have a bad thing to say about her, but Nad's got a lot of videos for me at the beginning. Oh, TT, that makes sense. I was always wondering, TT, why I couldn't save your videos. That makes sense. I always believe in crediting and sourcing. She has lived an addiction and came back and forth before. She is so pure when she is sober. I can believe that. You are a gem and a breath of fresh air. Will you be my daughter? LOL. I have a really wonderful mom, Susan. Thank you. But you can be my virtual mama if you want. She said that the Salvation Army doesn't help people in the LGBTQ plus community or divorces. I think it depends on what Salvation Army, because like I know Curry says that or had said something about her family or something, but I grew up going to the Salvation Army church, fun fact. And they, I mean, it could be different now, but they were really against anybody being anything but straight. And they were really against people getting a divorce. Like, we had a guy that was fooling around with kids, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean, and they were trying to talk his wife out of not divorcing him because God could heal him. But that could have just been that one Salvation Army that I went to. I also had really great experiences there too because I lived in a project and they would come pick us all up, all the bad kids, all the kids in the bad neighborhood in a van for Sunday church. And then I was a sunbeam. If y'all know the Salvation Army, do they still have sunbeams? I was a sunbeam and I was in the church choir. So assuming makes you look stupid. It makes an ass out of you and me. That's what I say. Yeah, she does say that a lot, actually. She has like she has catchphrases, y'all. She does. She has catchphrases. She should do, I'm surprised she hasn't tried to do merch yet. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Because I know people send her clips of my live and they're going to be like, look, you should make merch. Nods is 100% real. Y'all don't mess with her. Ashley pulled a number on her. Leave it at that. And I have proof Nods is a legit victim. Yeah, Week. I don't know. Oh, I believe that Nods is real. I've heard that something happened between her and Ashley, but and somebody told me to go back and look on Nods' account because all that was there. I went and looked. I couldn't find it, but there is a lot of content on her page, so that could be why I couldn't find it. But yeah, I've never had issues with her. I haven't had issues with anybody in the Msashycat community, honestly. Everybody's been super nice to me. She won't ever hit rock bottom because there's always people who will pay her way, whether it's just to get back at the trolls or just because they believe her lies. Probably there's always going to be people that follow her no matter what, Teresa. And that's the way that it is for any creator. Hey, I'm from her lost loved one reading last week. Hi, Emily. Poor Emily. God, I'm getting so many emails right now. Every time I go live, like I think I have a lot of emails when I get out of work, but every time I go live, they just start coming in like crazy. She has gone through several traumatic events. Yeah, I can believe that week. I'm in California and I have friends who went through Salvation Army rehab and now work in their retail stores. You can get some great furniture for the next. Oh yeah, the Salvation Army has a really great outreach program for addicts and homeless people. From my experience, anyways. I saw you emailed, sweetheart. I'll check it when I am done my live, honey. I might have to whip my laptop out though because I just got an email saying emergency, emergency, emergency. So we shall see. I hope it's nothing too bad. I hope everyone's okay. Because I mean, I get emails from people that are in recovery that find Ashley and then they find me and then they reach out to me and they just need someone to talk to, which I'm fine with that. I'm glad people are trying to reach out to have somebody to talk to, you know? I don't think she's ever been sober on TikTok, Mel. I think she was just trying to wean down because when you're, how do I put this? And addicts, you can agree or disagree with me on this, but when you have been using for a long time, you're using just to not be sick anymore. You can use drugs and still look normal without, I mean, your eyes will be pinned, but you'll look normal. Like you won't have that big frown. She's using right now not just to function. She is completely out of it. So I've looked at all of her older stuff. She's taken a lot of stuff down, but I've looked at all of her older stuff before she took it down. I 1,000% believe that she's been using the entire time. I think that she wasn't able to pay for as much as she can pay for now. That's why she's constantly out of it. But I mean, I could tell you there were years where I did the same amount every single day, never did more, never did less, and nobody knew that I was out of it. I was just trying not to be sick and I wanted to function. So I 1,000% don't think that and the higher you get, the more out of it you get, the more irritable you get, the more things set you off, the more out of your mind you get, the more you start not making sense, the more you fall asleep, that type of stuff. I'm not talking bad about nods. I like nods. But people just always say stuff about something happened between Nods and Ashley. That's what I was wondering. I just couldn't find anything on it. I was just answering comments, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have any problems with Nods. Yeah, I don't know if it's different in Canada, but I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the Salvation Army. There's like a lot of really great things that they do. I mean, well, they do have some shady things that they do too, but she didn't attack me because I faked liking her reading because I didn't want to get jumped. I didn't know she was on drugs or I wouldn't have donated at all. It's okay, Emily. You don't know. You didn't know. It's okay, honey. A lot of people say they're okay with their reading because they're scared of getting attacked, which is sad. Oh, I feel so bad for you guys that have gone through all that. How about Josh Dander? Is that one TikTok account? I don't know. I try to stay with like there's a few accounts that I try to get all my information from because they've proven to be legit, which is Nods. I know people are getting mad at me talking about her, but she has really good content and she puts a lot of stuff out there. She's been following Ashley for a very long time. TT, obviously I love TT. And will continue to love her. Week, I love. Is it Msashycat 2.0? Love. Wendy used to put a lot of content out, but she doesn't as much anymore. And then there's other accounts that I found, recovery accounts that I found through the whole Msashycat community. I'm good, Fiona. How are you? Are you feeling better? There's other like Damn It Ashley. Love Damn It Ashley. What is her name? Something Bird. Lady Bird or something Bird. Love her. Risha, I think her name is. Love her. So there's so many great people in the community. Obviously, I love keeping up with or updates with Karen. Keeping up with Karen. I was thinking of keeping up with the Kardashians. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to go back and read the comments. Yeah, she's definitely not sober. Her songs piss me off more than anything. How dare her? How dare her talk about someone's children? Yeah, Teresa, I saw that. That's BS. Yep, the longer she works at that shop, the worse she gets. I agree. A lot of people don't use TikTok, you guys. I know it's hard for people on TikTok to believe that, but I thought TikTok was a kids app, and my brother finally convinced me to make one in October. So when people say, oh, people should have known if you're on TikTok, you have to know about Ashley, not necessarily. A lot of people don't use TikTok, and the algorithm on TikTok is catered to you. So if you're not watching content like recovery content or anything to do with Ashley, tarot content, you're not going to see content about Ashley. If that's not what you're free, like my boss on her For You page on TikTok, it's all comedy stuff, science experiments. Like everybody's algorithm is different. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone said anything bad about Nods. I think somebody just expressed their own experience with her, but I think everybody's entitled to express their feelings. Told her how to pack a bag and leave, where to hide until... Okay, hold on. Let me start over with that, because I'm like, I feel like I just started reading a comment. I gotta fix my tripod. My back is killing me. I like never sit, you guys, except for when I film or I'm live because of my back. So I move around a lot. Karen is gold. I love her. All right, where was I at? Because I feel like there was some stuff that I'm missing. Oh, where did it go? So many people in here. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. There's so many of you guys. Yeah, Emily's reading was awful. I asked Nods if she took her 7-part series down. She responded and said she had to make it private. Okay, Amber Alert, that makes sense. Told her to pack a bag to leave, where to hide it, and told the husband and got beat. Is that what happened to Nods? Wait, why was Ashley and Nods? Were Ashley and Nods friends? See, that's where I'm confused. Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I should just ask Nods. But I feel like the reason why I don't reach out to like other bigger creators that talk about Ashley is because I know how much stuff I get from people on a daily basis. I don't want to be a pain in the ass. Like if somebody reaches out to me, I'm totally fine with that. And of course I'll talk back to them and like we'll chit chat. But like, again, I know how much stuff I get sent. So I could only imagine a really big page Wait, what? Someone was commenting about not its personal information. She wants to keep it private. We're telling them. Where? Did Curry catch it? Where? I'm not seeing it. Was it what I just said? Because I'm gonna feel really bad if it's one of the comments I just read out. I don't think she talked crap. She just stated her experience, virtual snob. Oh God, what's happening in the chat? See, this is why when there's a huge chat, things can go haywire. Because Ashley supporters picked her apart the story and tried to find out Naz's real name from her truth. It was very sad. Yeah, that's not very nice at all. I don't think what TT said was wrong. She just stated her experience, guys. And I understand that people want to protect people they follow and they care about. But I don't condone bullying or being rude and mean. But if somebody thinks somebody did something and is expressing how they felt about it, I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, I don't think TT said anything wrong about Nods. I think she just expressed how she felt. Which is why I said that I have never had issues with her, because I think what she's doing is great. Karen is the best. I love people with a sense of humor. With the sense of humor she has, peas and carrots. Yeah, Karen's so great at taking such a heavy situation and making it so lighthearted. Thank you, Weak Nods has her story, and that only her story to tell. It shouldn't be brought up here if this is about Ashley. I agree about that. And I feel like I messed up by reading that comment. I'm trying to find it so I can delete it. There we go. Let me see if I missed anything else. That's my fault because I thought she still had it on her yep. I thought she still had it on her page and she had openly shared about that. So okay, that's different. I just want to make sure there's nothing back here. Curry's usually pretty good about catching things, but there is a lot of BS coming from both sides. I agree. And there's so much drama between this person and that person. And I don't want to get involved in any of that because I honestly only care about the Ashley stuff and about the people that are being scammed. If I had known that Nods had taken that down, I wouldn't even have been talking about it. I feel really bad now. You were a sunbeam? Oh, my account, so you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Thank you, Curry. Okay. Thank you, Curry. Thank you. She probably was using $220 a day. I know mine was like $500 a day when I finally quit. Hi, Caitlin. No, you're not making it an issue, TT. I don't think by you saying your experience that was bad. I didn't, but I'm just trying to catch the stuff about her story because I don't want that here. And I think Curry's probably doing better than I am because I see her delete in here. Okay, you guys. So I just want to say, okay, I'm definitely seeing what you're talking about, my account. I did miss it. I didn't see it, and then I read it, and it's my fault because I thought that Nods was open about it, and I shouldn't have even read that comment, and that's my fault. And I feel really bad about it. And I think Curry's catching stuff that I have. Exactly, TT. I think you have your own story when it comes to that, and everybody's obviously welcome to share their own story. But yeah, nobody should be putting personal information about anybody if they don't want to share their personal information because that is their story to tell. I genuinely thought that it was out there in public, and I thought I just couldn't find that content because there's so many videos out there. So I had some people tell me that it was still there. I've had some people tell me it had been taken down. So I just personally didn't know. So I'm really sorry. This is oddly a very sensitive subject, and we need to stay focused on what this live is really about. Very opinionated. I agree, Emily. Yeah. Hand surgery is that what you had, Fiona? Was hand surgery? That's what I'm having. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have it, and it is very scary. I agree. We should not be discussing Nanza's story, especially if she doesn't want it out there. Yeah, I agree. As being a creator, people are going to talk about things no matter what. I just don't want to contribute to that. Every other post on my For You page is an Ashley post. Everyone under the sun is posting recordings and screenshots now. I agree. But the thing is that if you don't want to see that content, you need to not engage with it. Because if you engage with it, then it's going to keep showing the algorithm that you want to see it. Yeah, so the police swarmed Ashley and the shop because that's what you asked, right? Yeah. So they swarmed her because she was making comments about not wanting to be here anymore, and she made them quite a few times. So obviously people were watching and they called the police, and the police showed up. They didn't do anything. Of course not. Ashley deleted the live, and then she ended up going back on live and started complaining about how she wasn't going to make any money. And she said that she never said that she was gonna try to not be here anymore, when that's exactly what she said. So she tried to like double down on what she was saying. Yes, Emily, she got the cops called on her again today. When she posted on TikTok earlier about her PayPal and showed the screenshot, it had people's names at the top. Yep, she doxes people all the time, Rachel. The other thing too is I was sent screenshots today by a few different people of Ashley randomly texting them her negative PayPal balance. Like I got a message, I think it was an email or Instagram DM from one person earlier today. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I got two more people that had this happen to them. So Ashley had their number from a reading or whatever. And it was like, why would she just randomly text people her negative PayPal balance? Like, it's just really bizarre. And one person was like, well, maybe she thought I would feel bad for her. And what, like, one person I talked to was like, when I got the text from her, I gasped so loud that my coworker was scared, like, was worried about me because she was so freaked out that she got a text from Ashley. And then it was just a screenshot of her negative PayPal balance. It's very bizarre. Very, very, very bizarre. Oh, who's being rude? I swear, every other night it's a good chat, and then tonight it's like, "Wah!" No, the chat isn't that bad. I just feel really I still feel bad about that other stuff. So, Tara, the title of your live is Ashley Swarmed. How can we help? Can we get back to the subject at hand? I agree. That's the thing, though, is like, how can we help? How can we help? Like, what can we do? I know tons of us have reached out and tried to help her. Um, she refuses help, says she doesn't need help, says we're dumb because she has rehab in her area. What can we do? You know what I mean? So, um, which Emily is it? Because we have more than one Emily in here. All right, I'm just gonna block them. Hide user. So it's like, what do we do? I kind of have an idea. Maybe you guys can let me know how you feel about this. I was thinking of doing, and I know Miss Karen and her lovely self has thought about doing something similar on TikTok where like everyone duets and says something positive about Ashley. But I was thinking of doing it bigger, like where we get not just people that cover Ashley, but like anyone that we can think of. And maybe do like not an intervention, but like kind of where we talk about how she, I think I got the Emily. Yeah, Curry's amazing. Curry is like freaking amazing when it comes. She's the lone moderator right now and she's freaking busting it out. But I feel like maybe if we just got a ton of people, like the people that have come to me that are mods of hers, the people that, so we have like a little bit of everybody, you know? And maybe like we could all like record something and I can put it, because I want to do in my series, and I was going to make it the last video of my series, but I think I'm going to make it the first video of my series, is that is basically I wanted to show her a timeline of her 11 years ago to now and like everything that's happened, and be like, yes, I understand you've gone through this. I believe you, because so many people don't believe her and don't believe that she's gone through things. I firmly believe that she's gone through things. No one starts using because they're happy. No one, right? And just the way that she reacts to things and the way that she is, 1,000%. Things that I've read, finding old things about her, people sending me things from her past. There's so much, right? So that's kind of the idea that I have. I don't know if it'll work. And that's the thing, is I have so many people message me every single day, every single day. And I said this on TikTok, but they do. They message me and say, she's so bad right now. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared for her. Hi, Opal. And they think I can save her. I can't save her. I can't. She has to be willing to save herself. She has to be the one to say, I want to get help. Help me get help. And until she does that for herself, not for anybody else, for herself, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I don't know how many times I got sober for my kids, for my boyfriend, for court, whatever. And I never lasted. And I remember when I went to rehab, I told Kyle, I'm like, I'm going to get sober for you and the kids. And he's like, no, you're going to get sober for you. And it has to be about you. And he was 100% right, because you have to get sober for you, not for anybody else. You have to be selfish. You have to do it for you, But if anybody has any really great ideas, I'm totally down to hear them. Totally down to hear them. Who said you were power hungry? Curry's not power hungry. I totally trust Curry with any not blocking, but any deleting that she needs to do. She must have went into the members live and cried about money to get her PayPal fixed, but she now says if the payments she has go through, it'll be at 3,000 at least. Well, damn it, Ashley. No, it was Wendy. Wendy posted a TikTok today responding to someone's comment saying that they were going to send Ashley $1,000. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, man. I wish I had half the gumption she had to beg for money. My husband has open heart surgery on the 14th, and I felt guilty for a GoFund. I felt guilty for a GoFundMe for my husband hospital's bills and everyday bills for 8 weeks. Don't feel sorry for that, Candace or Candy Cane. Send me a DM with what the GoFundMe is. I need to be careful about saying that I help people and donate money though, because I said that in a live the other night. Y'all have no idea how many emails I've gotten from people asking me for money. So many emails. And like outrageous amounts of money. Not even like, oh, I need $20 for this, or can you help donate to my GoFundMe? I mean thousands of dollars people have emailed me asking me for. Which I understand desperate times call for desperate measures, but it's like that's a lot of money. Yeah, Curry is awesome, Ellie, right? I can believe she wouldn't give membership readings, Alicia, because they already paid for it, so it's money that's come and gone. So, yeah, it is being kind of weird. No, Emily, you're fine. It wasn't you. Letting her know she's worth it and how much support she has. Exactly, Brianna. That's what we have done numerous interventions. You will get nowhere. I understand that, Tina Cole, but it only takes one thing to get through to her. One thing. And I know people tried every which way to get through to me. And I just finally snapped out of it one day. And the thing she was saying tonight, you guys, is exactly where I was when I was ready to be done. I wanted to be done, didn't know how to be done, didn't want to live that way anymore. I was done with the chaos, and I thought it would be better off if I wasn't around anymore, if you know what I mean. I was there. And everybody was coming at me every which way that I was a piece of crap. I was, a thief. I was a SLUT, like and that's what she has. And she has it on an even more extreme level because she has a following. Like I knew how I felt mentally with just the people in my everyday life. She has the people in her everyday life saying these awful things about her. She's got a boyfriend who's married who's saying awful things to her and using her for God knows what. You have freaking people online that are trolling her because there are trolls, 1,000% trolls. You have people just saying really nasty things to her constantly. So, yeah. What's being brought up again? Even nurses in the chat were like, I can't allow this to happen. Yeah, Jess, I can believe that. I don't think people were in the wrong for calling the police tonight because it was frightening how she acted and talked. I agree, Jess. That was the time that they probably should have been called. Tonight was a good example of it's okay to call for help. Exactly. I agree. It's so hard to get someone to want to get help. I pray for her every day. I agree, Brianna. Wait, so is she in custody right now? No, she's not in custody right now. They didn't do anything. Because like I was saying earlier, I'm sure the adrenaline hit her and she sobered the heck up and she talked herself out of because she's very manipulative. She's very good at talking, right? And because people have trolled so many times and called the police so many times when they didn't need to be called, the police are at a point where they're like, this is BS. And when she says, oh, it's another person online, they believe her. My husband sent me a song on YouTube that was so amazing. That's what got me clean. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Amber. That's what I'm saying. You never know. It could be like the tiniest little thing that can snap someone into getting sober. You shouldn't give up on someone because they said no before. I agree, Alicia. I agree. I say it all the time. No one is a lost cause. When I got sober, it was for me. Now you know I'm on that self-love journey and I'm working so hard for it. I need it. 35 years of not loving me has been exhausted. Oh yeah, you definitely, it's so cliche, but you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. A lot of her members were pissed she wouldn't do their readings and will be canceling their memberships. Well, good, because that's something that YouTube does freaking pay attention to, is the memberships, because they get a percentage out of that. So they are losing and have to refund that money as well. You see what I'm saying? So they do pay attention to the membership refunds and things like that. Somebody was saying that people sent her a lot of money in 17 minutes. I believe it. People send her money all the time. I could, I couldn't imagine. I mean, when I was an addict, I'm always going to be an addict, but when I was in active addiction, I would beg people for money too, and I had no qualms about doing it. But like now, I couldn't even imagine imagine doing that. Couldn't even imagine. I gotta get my cat, and I gotta pee. Be respectful in the chat. Pee break. I'll be right back. Come on, Ninja. You can come in, but I gotta pee, dude. Come on. Why are you yelling at me, cat? I talk loud, so you either gotta come in or get out, cause I gotta leave the door shut. I don't need to wake the kids up. Sorry, guys. I had to pay. Freaking the plumber still has not been here, so we still don't have water. It's driving me crazy. Yes. Well, the police are always called on her, Jennifer, but how do I put it? Like, this was the legit reason. If you look at her tarot card videos on 4/2 and look at the table, you can see her lines that she left out. Oh gosh. Is Intervention still filming? They would love to get her on a very interesting dynamic. The thing with those types of shows, you guys, is that we only see what's on camera. A lot of the people that are on Intervention agree to be on Intervention, even if it doesn't look like that on camera. So I doubt she would be okay with being on Intervention. I mean, maybe not, because she like kind of wants to be famous, but yeah, I can tell you, I have filmed with a huge network before about my friend's murder, and it's not what you think. Trust me. Yes, I agree, Rachel. If people were not giving her money, she would be doing more illegal things and dangerous things. That's what I was saying earlier about, like, when you don't have money as an addict, especially as a woman, what do you sell? It's that kind of a thing, right? And that just leads into all these other really dangerous things, especially the area that she lives and works. And I honestly, I just wish if people wanted to send her money, I honestly don't agree with it. But if she didn't scam people and dox people and do all this other stuff, I would honestly just would want to try to get her help. And I never would have made any videos, to be honest. I would have just kept trying to reach out to her, find people in her life, that kind of a thing. But it's the scamming, the doxing, all that other stuff that got me where I am and wanting to get her help. Yeah, a lot of people said that that today was like the worst that they've seen, even people that have been following her forever. Ashley won't make it in jail. She needs self-healing. She needs to taper off drugs and taper off social media. Social media will most likely hurt her more than the drugs. I think that social media could be a positive influence on her week if she was sober. I do think it could be positive for her. But right now, no, it's not positive for her. Not at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, jail doesn't help addicts. I can tell you from experience. It might sober you up, but you don't work on any of the behavior. So you just end up getting out and using again. Unless you go into like some kind of program or something. Is there any way to do like a Baker Act? I think they were trying to do a Baker Act tonight, but somehow she manipulated her way out of that, Savannah. Or if you don't know what a Baker Act is, like 5150. I don't know if Maryland does have a Baker Act. Every state is different. Or they might just call it a 5150. I know everyone thinks that they're helping her by giving her money. And it's just supporting her habit, but it's kind of a double-edged sword, sadly. I don't see much life left in her. She just seems so drained. I know the hateful things people say don't help at all. I agree, Dorothy. Yes, I agree. She does not need jail. She needs help. I'd never struggled with drug addiction, but I have had other addictions, and I only got better when I was ready. Absolutely, Savannah. That's how it is. I'm just an addict all around. I have a very addictive personality. That's why I'm a freaking workaholic. Yeah, what's Cassie's Law? I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Tarrah, how is Vermont? We are selling, and I'm so motivated to go northeast. Girl, if you like very rural, homestead, that kind of a thing, you'll love it. It's very cold most of the year, but spring, summer, and fall make when it's cold so worth it. It's really, really nice. But if you want to know more about Vermont, just send me a DM. We'll talk about it. And there's different parts of Vermont. Like I live in, I mean, it's all rural, but they do have cities. I don't live near any of the cities, but they do have more city areas if you're into like cities. But yeah, Maine's also really nice too. Maryland has emergency evaluation warrants where they put you in a hospital for 72 hours and 97% of the time rehab right after. Well, again, like I was saying earlier, I feel like the police are kind of, I think the police might even believe Ashley. I know that they know she's using, right? But I had somebody tell me that in Baltimore, they actually won't arrest you for possession, which a lot of states are doing that now. So, and like, I also feel like they may think, well, she may not want the help, so 5150 is where you get involuntarily admitted. Oh, was someone asking what a 5150? Yeah, so some states call it different things. Like some states call it a Baker Act, some states call it a 5150, and some states have different ways of doing things. Like I've been 5150 and I've been Baker Acted, but it was literally the same exact thing. But again, it also depends on what state, and some states actually don't even have them. So, or they call it something different and they do it a different way. And then they have voluntary and involuntary. She will go to Walmart tomorrow and dry bag, then a bunch of, yeah, she probably will go to Walmart. Yeah, I knew she had an OnlyFans, but I don't know how active she actually is on OnlyFans. I mean, I'd rather her be doing OnlyFans than be on the street doing that type of stuff, to be honest. It's a lot safer. Yeah, she did delete the live. Speak kindness. If you're talking about the shop, I 1000% believe that the shop is involved. That's my opinion. I have to say that for legal reasons. And did you guys know that the shop actually was raided before? By the way, trigger warning, if you don't like people eating, I'm going to eat my banana. But that shop has been raided before. Yes, you do have to have those, I have to delete your comments, Speak kindness, even though you did nothing wrong, just because you used that word. But yeah, you have to have, thoughts of not wanting to be here anymore to be 5150'd. I hope I just hit the right button and didn't just mute them. How do I check who's muted? Oops, wrong way. I didn't mean to mute somebody. I don't know. I really need to figure this out. Like the other stuff. Yeah, I noticed that too, Brianna. You're not the only one. Oh, it just went to 112, 111. Someone keeps going in and out, maybe. Kara, I don't think there is an apartment come tomorrow. There will be an excuse or trolls ruined it for her or her inspection failed something, though. Maybe. I was excited for her to have an apartment, but then I started getting scared after tonight. Her boss won't do anything because, in my opinion, they're involved. They're all involved in it, especially with the stuff I've seen from the Sun and all that other jazz. Yeah, Maine's pretty nice. My boyfriend won't move anywhere out of this area unless it's Maine. He said he would move to Maine. She already used the excuse that trolls are making it, so she loses her apartment. She's already starting the excuses for why she won't get it. Probably. If I move northeast, we have to make a trip. Yeah, of course. I'm down with the get down. Only pay for her needs. You pay their bills. You never give an addict money or cash. Absolutely, Denise. That's why I always say, like, when she makes her wish list and stuff, I highly encourage people to send her shampoo, hygiene products, hair brushes, all that kind of stuff. I think that's great that people are doing that for her. Even tarot cards, if people wanted to give her tarot, no, maybe not tarot cards because she's scamming people, but, you know, like stuff where she can do hobbies like painting and, you know, I think that's great that people do that. But at the end of the day, people are sending her other things that she can resell, and sending her money isn't going to do anything for that. I don't know how to reply to anyone in the chat, but it could possibly be a scam. What could be a scam, honey? If you wanted to reply to somebody, just hit the @ and their username and it'll reply to them. Yes, she had lines in the video right when she was panning over the mail lady came. Really? TC, how did I not see that? Well, probably, was it recent? Because I've been so busy. I haven't been able to watch like any content, and I'm still unloading. I literally have hundreds of videos from Ashley on my phone, and I've spent so many days unloading them, cropping them, editing them. I'm not even halfway through them. Putting them all in their own folders. So much stuff. Yeah, I don't believe the her BS with the third-party seller stuff. I agree with you, TT, that she just wants to resell the stuff. I can put money on it. She doesn't have a place set up. It's manipulative behavior to get what she wants. Man, if that's all I need to do. All right, you guys, I need, who was it? Damn it, Ashley. She did a parody TikTok and she was like demanding money and someone actually sent her $10 because she was doing a parody of how Ashley treats her followers. She was so good too. People believed her. Maybe that's what I should do. I should just start demanding money so people can help me pay for a new well. Listen, guys, I've told you. No refunds. I need money. Yeah, the @ symbol. You should be able to reply to them. You have to read my last EG message about the revenge P. Did I see that? I might have just seen it and not replied yet. I try to check my messages on my smoke breaks at work, but yes, I thought you were Harmony. I knew somebody told me that they didn't prosecute anymore. Okay, I did just delete her comment. Okay. Just making sure because I didn't want to accidentally block somebody. Walmart can ban you Walmart can ban you if you return things frequently. Yeah, they can, but I can tell you I never had that happen and I used to do it all the time. People's names are being brought up and housed. Whose names are being brought up, darling? Chrissy, who are you talking about, honey? The review said that they called during business hours and they were just going to get going. Huh? Yeah, Curry. I can't believe somebody actually sent her $10. I was like, but she was, leave it to Ashley. She ended up donating it at the AA meeting. She put it in the bowl. So different, not Msashycat. Different person. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you. I've actually been told I would make a good counselor. Like my whole life I've been told that. I thought about it, but because of my criminal record, I would literally just waste money going to school because I wouldn't be promised a job. And I went to hair school and they knew about my record and they told me it would be fine. And then they kicked me out like a few months in because of my record. So I ended up owing them money after they told me I would be fine with my record. It was an SHIT show. So by the way, thank you to anyone who has liked this live or anyone who's here. And again, thank you, Esmeralda, for the $2 super chat that you gave me earlier. That was nice. I just wanted you guys to know that I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you guys. And I really wish that Ashley could see how many people are in here right now that are worried, that care, that want her to get help, that are supporting her in her journey to recovery if she decides to take that path. I really do. I really wish she would see this. Because if she were to see I was live right now, I bet you anything she would be like, oh, look at this B word. She's just here for my clout and she's just sitting there with the trolls and whatever. And it's like, no, girl, like we care. Can I pay you with PayPal? Can you pay me for what? I was like, what? Oh, it was like, what? Are you guys making jokes? I'm like, what are we doing? What are we talking about PayPal for? It's in one of Ashley's tics. Okay, I'll have to look. Thank you, Lush. Yeah, the review said that. Okay, I read that. Don't mention PayPal here. You would think housing is pretty much the same in every state. I don't know. No, housing's not the same in every state, Chrissy. Every state's different. I've learned that from different states that I've lived in. Like they have a general outline, if that makes sense, and like guidelines, but there's always little things that are different because every area is different. That's like where a lot of people are like, how could you not know this, or this? There, the internet exists or whatever. It's like people forget that some areas literally don't get internet. Like I used to have people get mad at me because my videos would take so long to upload. And I'm like, listen, my internet, it takes 15 hours for one of my videos to upload. Or people would be like, well, how didn't you know this or that? And it's like some people literally live in places where they don't even have TV. Like there's still these types of places on this planet, right? But it's so foreign to most people, especially people that live in cities and in more urban areas because everything is so modernized. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, there's still people that live near me that build their own fires and that's their heating source. And they, pretty much live off grid and use solar panels and like collect their rainwater and all that kind of stuff. They don't watch the news, they don't have internet. Like that still exists. And like, not just in my area, there's tons of places in the United States and the world where it's like that. How does she qualify with no income to show for housing? I don't know. I'd have to look at the housing stuff for her area. I don't think you saw my comment. You may want to check out Izzy White on TikTok. He's an amazing human that does a ton of the homeless, addicts, and be more. He may be a great resource with Ashley. I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you, Lauren. I did not see your comment. Wells are so expensive, Jess. I know. So I'm going to give you guys like a backstory. If you saw my TikTok where I was really emotional yesterday. So the house that I live in now is my mother-in-law's house, okay? Thank you, Amber. You didn't have to send me 99 cent, girl. You didn't have to send me nothing. So the house I live in is, I call it a generational house, but my boyfriend grew up in it. His mom grew up in it. And my mother-in-law owns the house, right? So we moved, when I got out of rehab, we stayed in the city, got an apartment. We ended up moving back up here because she wanted us to live at the house and maintain it, what have you, all that jazz. So the house is still hers. We pay for upkeep. It's basically our house, but it's in her name, right? Well, my mother-in-law and I don't really get along. That's a whole other story for another day. But the water issue, it's expensive, right? So we're trying to buy our own house right now. So it's like, I don't want to have to spend $20,000 on a well when it's not my house and I can put that money into buying a house. But at the same time, I want water because the market is so crazy right now. It's like, I don't want to buy a house just to buy a house. So it's kind of like, do I just invest in the well or do I not invest in the well? I don't know. It's so hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. Sorry, I had to step away. I'm back. Hi, Opal. It is alive, the Let's Go fam. How are you? What is your email address that I can send you the GoFundMe link? I tried to send it to TikTok and it won't let me send it. You can send, okay, so if you go to Candy Cane, if you go to my last live, any one of my videos on my channel, it has my Instagram, my business email, all that stuff in there. My email is just my name, Tarrah K Taylor @gmail.com. Or you can send it to me on Instagram, which my Instagram name is the same as my name on TikTok. Exactly. We all sincerely care and don't want her to not be here anymore. I'm not channeling the dead right now. I would never try to channel the dead in front of a ton of people. That would just be really, that would feel so weird to me. Hold comments. She doesn't see it because she gets so many nasty comments and hate pages made about her. I agree. Rehabs will hire you for sure. An RN and facilities hire felons all the time, worth investigating. Yeah, it's not even the fact that I have a record, it's that my record is so violent that makes it so bad. Like if it was a couple like possession charges or like anything like that, I think I'd be fine. But if you look at my record, even though it's from 10 years ago, it's really bad. Like really, 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 really bad. Really, really, really bad. And it's held me back from a lot of things. Can't we come up with a YouTube video and tag Ashley like how much we care and we do love her and like about her and maybe her family in it too? I thought about that, Virginia. I was talking about that earlier. I think that would be a really great idea, actually. I just have to figure out a way to coordinate it because I would love to get as many people as possible together and like film something and you can send it to me and I would do all the editing so nobody would have to worry about that. You would just have to film something. Everybody say one nice thing about her. I can edit it to make it look really, really nice, put some good music in there, show her like some befores when she's a little bit happier, like of her reading. Like she loves to read, you guys. She loves makeup, you guys. Like these are things that she loves that are about her that are really great, positive outlets and coping skills. So I think that's the kind of stuff that hopefully would help her. But she does need to be told more that she's beautiful. She is a good person. And I know a lot of people are like, no, she's a narcissist. She's this, she's that. You have to understand that drugs make you do really bad things. And I know her sisters come forward and said all of this stuff, but you also have to understand that sometimes families just don't get along. And it doesn't mean that her sister's lying and it doesn't mean that Ashley's lying. It just means that they both had different experiences and they went through different things. Like if you ask my brother and me about our childhood, our experiences are totally different. We literally grew up together. We're 13 months apart, right? But our experiences are so drastically different. So different. Crazy different, you guys. So it's kind of like, I figured I didn't want to seem annoying, but I really think he could be a good guy to bring into this. He's great. TT Scammer knows Izzy well. Okay, yeah, no, you're not being annoying, Lauren. I appreciate it. I know I normally read every comment, but there's just so many people in here tonight that there's no way I'd be able to. That's what I mean. They have a general outlet and they can put you on a waiting list for years and contact you even when even when they aren't expecting new applications or giving vouchers, so we have to wait and see if she gets it. Yeah. Look how cute that black kitty is. I had to. Was he in here? Was my cat in here? How do you guys do the @ You just do @ and then their name, honey. Hashtag rural life. For real, Jess. Like, people don't understand there still is rural America. Like, I live in a town with 100 people. That's the population. We don't have a grocery store. We don't have a... No, we do technically have a convenience store, even though it's not in my town. But we don't have a school. My kids have to go to school in a whole other state. Yeah. People don't realize, like the school still sends home letters because some people don't have internet. Harmony, I'm a single disabled mom. I wish it could take up a 2... Huh? I don't... I'm sorry, Heather. I hope she gets help. I wonder if that TikTok page, Jenkins, I think it's called, would help. She's a recovering addict as well. Yeah, I plan on making a TikTok too, like reaching out to the community. I've talked to Karen about it already. So could it be expunged one day? So Alicia, speaking of expungement, so Florida, and any of my Florida people, you already know, Florida is one of the worst places to get arrested. I will tell you that right now. It's one of the worst places, in my opinion, in general, when it comes to police. So a lot of my charges are from a DV relationship, and well, all of them actually, every single one of them, come to think of it, except for driving stuff, is from a DV relationship where I was literally human trafficked. So I have emailed the jail. I have called the jail. I have handwritten letters to the jail for the last 2 to 3 years, probably going on 3 years now, trying to get my records from them, because before I can even, because I found a lawyer who would help me do it and for a decent price. And before I can even do that, I have to get everything from Florida because I live in another state. So they have never answered me. Never. I finally got a hold of somebody, I think it was like a year ago at the jail, and they told me to email. So I emailed, never heard anything back. I've emailed multiple times. And if you go to the county that I used to live in, all you have to do is Google my name, which, I mean, I don't care. It's out there. It is what it is. But all you have to do is Google my name, and you can literally see my mugshot, see my criminal history, even stuff I wasn't convicted of, thanks to the county I used to live in, because they post everybody's arrest stuff. And anytime they're booked, they post your stuff. And they post all your personal information, where you live. Like, it's insane that they can post that much shit. And even if you die, they still keep it up. Because I remember when my ex died from an OD, his mom tried to have his stuff taken down from there, and they refused to take it down. Florida is like literally the worst. But yeah, I've tried to have it expunged. Yeah, hate pages do only make it worse with her. Same, I'm a twin with a brother 10 months older. We were mean as hell to my twin, and me and my brother were besties. Yeah, it's weird. Like I said, like, people can have they can have the same upbringing with different experiences. Approaching it with kindness and making it all about her would be the only way she may listen. I agree, Adora. Oh, is that the infamous Nate Unwrenched? Who knows, Shauna? I did too twice. I don't know what that means, Nate Unwrenched, but hi. When I heard what her sister said, it was clear someone was abusing Ashley, and she was modeling that behavior. Absolutely, Kara. And I don't agree with people calling Ashley the P word. I don't. I've said this on TikTok as well, because we don't know what she's gone through. And usually when kids are doing that, it's because they saw it happen to themselves, or they had it happen to themselves. To them, I mean. Everyone has a different perspective on things, and we all need to realize that. And just like you said, Tarrah, my brother is going to say something totally different than me about our upbringing. Absolutely. Like, I mean, my brother is a little bit more, how do I put it? Like, we both know how our mom was growing up, right? But my mom always favored my brother more. And this isn't like I mean, it's known in our family. We talk about this, right? And he was treated a lot better, and him and my mother are very close, like very, very close, right? Whereas, so he might and did not go through a lot of the things that I went through. Whereas me, on the other hand, it was completely different. Yeah, Florida's absolutely wild, Opal. I read that. Yeah, I read that. I agree with you, Karen. She definitely does. Yes, the amount of hate pages opposed to awareness pages is heartbreaking. Absolutely agree, Opal. I've seen a lot of her supporters giving her good, nice comments too, and she just ignores them. I think it's because she's so messed up right now. Yes, I agree, Rachel. The money is the only thing she cares about right now, sadly. I'll definitely have to check him out, Harmony. I think she ignored the nice comments because she likes the drama. I think a part of her, Elisa, does like the drama because it ups her watch time, which means more money for her, and she's not dumb. She's not dumb. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for over 3 years, and I didn't know you could monetize your live streams. That girl figured it out in, like, right away. You know, she knows every single little way to make money. Every single way. She's not dumb. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, so you know how it is, Rachel. This is one of her biggest problems. She draws in the hate, though. People will complain her all the time, and she ignores them instantly, just fights with all of her haters and says, yeah, she feeds the trolls. I said that in my first video about her. She definitely feeds the trolls, and if you feed the trolls, it just makes it worse. Like, she proves, like, the way she reacts fuels them, so they just keep going. As a former addict, it is very upsetting to watch. I'm really worried about her. I have been clean now for 13 years. Wish I could help her. I'm really proud of you. Catch me if you can for your sobriety. Congratulations. And I'm with you. I wish I could help her too. Hate pages now fighting with each other. Yeah, there's a lot of drama, I guess, behind the scenes. I don't want any part of that. Alicia, that could be a huge part of it too, because she can use those to make others feel bad about her. Absolutely. I'm sick of seeing all the hate and bullies. Two wrongs don't make a right. Absolutely, Kirsty. I agree. She uses it to make it look like it's just trolls 24/7. Exactly. And that's what I tell people. Don't troll her, because when she says, oh, it's the trolls doing this, and then somebody spam bots her stuff. Hi, Vinyan. Who let you in here? Did Daddy let you in? Oh, I can't believe you jumped up there. Can you say hi, Vinyan? It's a Vinyan. It's a Vinyan. Oh, it's a boys. But it just proves her right, especially for new people coming in. Because then they see, oh, she's telling the truth, you know? Okay. Hello, mister. Now you gotta make me rearrange my whole setup here. Look at this cute little man. This is my cute little man. You got some eye boogies, bud. I'm trying to get them. Trying to get your eye boogies. My mother and brother are very close too. Yeah, a lot of mothers and sons are very, very close, I've realized. No, that's insane to call her that. Wait, what? Call who what? What did I miss? Oh, yeah, about the pee thing. Yeah, it's definitely insane. What did happen? Why was he unwrenched? I have no idea why he was unwrenched, to be honest. I just got here. Police stormed. Yes, Jordan, she was swatted because somebody called the police because she was threatening to make herself not be on this earth anymore multiple times in a live stream. So they swarmed the shop, and yeah. Tarrah called the jail and asked for the chaplain. Sounds crazy, but they're normally the ones that get you connected to who you need to talk to. No, Harmony, you're right. The chaplain usually, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Good advice. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Monday. I can't wait for the live to be over and give her nice compliments, encourage her to get sober. Absolutely. I 100% agree. Hate pages and comments just fuel her, and it makes her supporters want to support her even more because they feel they have to protect her. Yep. Now that's insane to call it. Yeah. Yes, children mimic behaviors. Absolutely. All the hate makes her look right and like it's just the trolls. Absolutely. Same. So did my mom. My brother was the golden child. Same, Deb. My mother has openly told me that my brother is her favorite, so that always made for interesting childhood. I totally relate to that, social reject. Wow, I guess a lot of you can understand where I'm coming from with that. With the mom and stuff. I always used to tell people, like, yeah, I have daddy issues, but man, do I have mommy issues. I mean, I've worked on a lot of the mommy issues, but let me tell you, I had a lot of mommy issues growing up. She's a con artist. She learns the con and then acts the con. I mean, I think addiction makes her a con artist. Surviving on the streets and homeless makes her a con artist. She's a survivor. I've said this before because she's had to be. And when you're constantly in survival mode, on top of being an addict, it's so exhausting. And it's hard to unlearn those behaviors, especially if you've been doing it for a very long time. I love him. I always get my eyes stuck. My pup's eye boogies. Yeah, I hate when he has them. Oh, don't you dare growl at me. Don't you dare growl at me. He's an old man, though. He's 10. We rescued him last year. And he's literally my baby. Aren't you, Vin Man? So this is Vincent. We call him Vin. And then we have Winter, who's a Pomeranian. And we call him Winnie. So oh, here's Winter. Winter, come here. Vin's going to get upset with me for a second. Come here, Winter. Come here. Come here, Winter. Come here, boys. I just got to make sure his collar doesn't show because it has my address on it. But you want to see the people? Oh, it's in my boys. He just got groomed. My other dog's so jealous right now. I'm going to be covered in your fur in a second. All right, get down. Get down. Get down. No, let Vincent back up. Oh, he sheds a lot, even getting groomed all the time. Oh my goodness. I knew I was going to regret that. He sheds so much. Weenie boys. No, stay down. You got the address on your collar. I had to take Vin's collar off. Go downstairs. Go see Daddy. Kyle, call your dog. I tried to deflect with humor and kind words, but the amount of hate and nasty comments were overwhelming. Yeah, I could understand that, Nate. When did that happen? Must have been right after the live. The swarming? Yeah. And then she deleted the live and then came back on live and complained about not making money. I made the mistake of letting him up here, so now he doesn't want to come down. Call him again. He keeps giving me the puppy dog eyes. He's... No, you're just calling Winter. Oh, maybe he needs to go out. Vin's coming. It's no big deal at all, but my name is pronounced as Melissa. Oh, so I do keep... Sorry. I keep saying Alicia. Okay, so Elissa, is that it? Like Melissa, but Elissa? Am I saying it right now? Elissa. Sorry about that. No, I understand the name thing because I always get called Tarrah when it's Tarrah. No, they didn't take her to the hospital, sadly. Hi, Haley from Australia. My son just woke up, so I got to run. Oh, no, go take care of your son, Sam Best. Have a good night. That's good that Nate wasn't shy to tell her what she was doing wrong. I didn't mean it badly, just calling it is. No, you're not being... I don't think you were offensive, Shanna. As far as I know, Chrissy, she's okay right now. Thank you, Curry, for saying that. How did they know the cops came? Because it happened on live, and then the live ended, and then she went on live and said that she was sworn by the cops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I got the boot, Curry, that, and I told them to stop blocking and muting to hear people out first. Yeah, absolutely, Nate. And that's the thing, too, with the mod situation is that her mods are blocking even people saying that they care. And you never know what's going to be the one thing that can get through to Ashley. Hey, love, I got on here to agree. Mommy issues 100%. Yes. Round of applause for the mommy issues. Is she okay right now with the SWAT? Did she update after? Yes, Emily, she went live after, and she said that she was fine. She was more mad that she had to deal with the police because she lost money. She didn't even care that people were worried. That's why they called. And then she tried to backtrack and say that she never said that she didn't want to be here anymore when she did multiple times. The live's not there anymore. Yes, she deleted the live, Emily. I've been sent the live, so I haven't watched it yet, though. Good night, babe. I love you. I think it was a nurse that called, though. It was so bad. Yeah, I was told it was a nurse that was called, too. Alyssa. She wasn't swatted. There was no SWAT team. I said swarm, not swatted. Because she said she was swarmed. She said fire, police, and EMS. I feel like they know an OD is coming. Probably. Hey, Tarrah, Sarah had to make the kiddos cookies. Don't be sorry, TT. What kind of cookies? Why am I biting my nails? I never bite my nails. I feel like it's because I'm like, ugh. I missed a live today. It sounds like I missed something big. Yeah. Can I say something though, Haley? It's comments like that that worry me. Because why are people watching her? You're waiting for something big to happen. Maybe I'm just reading into it too much, but that's what I mean. For some people, it's literally entertainment. And that's what's scary to me because in my opinion, it's not entertainment. But maybe I'm taking your comment the wrong way, so I don't want to say that. During the live after she made kept asking her about it and she tried to redirect, cheer her up. I can't read your whole comment for some reason, guinea pig. I want her to get help so bad. I see my sister and her. She won't get help either. It's frustrating. Yeah, Shanna, it's really frustrating. There's an Msashycat Week page that posted it. It was weird. Yeah, Msashycat Week was in here. I don't know if she is now, though. They say swatted because the cops, EMS, and fire swarm the shop. Yeah. And some people say swatted when, like, that type of stuff happens, Alyssa. So you're absolutely right. She still looked high when she went back on live. She probably was, but like I said multiple times in this live, when your adrenaline kicks in, even as an addict, it tends to, like, pop you out of it for long enough for you to hold your composure, long enough to get you out of shit, you know? So I don't know how many times I've been passed out in a car when I was in active addiction and car running, whole nines, and a cop knock on the window. And next thing you know, I'm fully alert, talking, you know, coherently. But 2 seconds before that, I was literally like not there, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I just wish there was something that we could do. I just wish that she would realize her worth. My whole TikTok news feed full of videos and I don't bother looking at her stuff. I just come to your videos and watch. I've been blocked from her and her mods on so many occasions for being worried. I can understand that, Haley. Like I said, I didn't know if I took your comment wrong, which, like I said, I probably did. So I appreciate your support. And yeah, the thing with the TikTok feeds, I hear a lot of people complain that she's all over their For You page. If you, TikTok is very good with their algorithm. If you're following pages or you interact with that type of content, they're going to keep showing it to you. If you watch the full video, they're going to keep showing it to you. So if you don't want to see content like that, that's kind of what you have to do, is just keep scrolling. Don't even watch it at all. Or just not interact with it in any way. So it's kind of a double-edged sword because, like, even if you like somebody who covers that kind of content, or maybe they only cover it sometimes, the algorithm's still going to show you other content like that because they want to keep you on the app. Even though, you know, when you're scrolling TikTok and they're like, stop scrolling. I love their little, like, stop scrolling. You've been scrolling too long. It's like, dude, I've only been on here for 10 minutes. I ain't got enough time to be on TikTok like that. Yes, it definitely does. The adrenaline, it freaking snaps you out of it. It's your body's survival reaction to fear. Absolutely. I've made several comments about her apartment to try to redirect her and cheer her up after her unalive comment. I'm glad that you did that, guinea pig, because she needs to realize that she has people that do care and support her and that are positive supporters. And I was really happy about the apartment, but now after tonight, I'm super worried about her being alone. And since her adrenaline was up, she probably went and did more of her stuff. So afterwards, she was probably really bad, to be honest. Probably. I hope she's okay right now. She probably is. I've talked to somebody that talks to her since she went on the live that she did keep up and she was okay. So, hey, someone here legit help me. Whoa, help me. Could you call me? Wait, what, Malin? Hey, someone here legit helped me. Whoa, help me. Could you call me? I don't know what you mean, Malin. Can you elaborate, honey? The wait to make sure she's alive is nerve-wracking, honestly. Yeah, it can be. Guinea pig, can I go out and come back in your comments for some reason or being cut off? Yeah, I know. Guinea pig's comments. I'm not the... Okay, I thought I was the only one seeing the comments cut off. But I guess it's not just me. Yeah. So, like I said, I've said this a few times, but I feel like I keep repeating myself, but I know some people are popping in and some people are popping out and some people are coming in. It happens sometimes, guinea pig, where I don't know, it's like a glitch in YouTube. But what was I saying? I talked to a lot of people in her circle actually. So I talked to one of them tonight and she told me that she had talked to her like literally right before I came on live. So I can see all their comments. Weird. It doesn't look cut off to you. It looks cut off to me. Like I can't see like the end of it for some reason. Not an emergency. Remember my full name. I emailed you. Okay. I'll check when I get off live, honey. I see them all by YouTube is weird. Yeah, I thought I was the only one seeing it weird. That's why I didn't say anything. But then I was like, why does it look weird? It did it to me last night too. There was a few people I couldn't read their whole comment. No, it's not cut off for me. So me and Curry are the only ones that can see it. Huh, that's weird. My last comment is gray. Can you see it? I don't see it, Deb. YouTube will flag some comments too. So I always announce who I'm deleting or who I'm hiding from the chat. So, huh. That is weird because I can see, I know exactly what you're talking about, Curry, because I'm having the same problem. I don't see it, Deb. I'm scrolling back right now, honey. I don't see it, honey. I'm sorry. Don't cuss or it censors. Yeah, if you cuss too much, it'll censor. If you talk about certain things, it'll censor. If you try to link things, sometimes it will hide things. Yeah, I know you didn't, Curry. I don't see anything saying that you deleted or hid anything. I'm sorry, Debbie. I feel bad. I know when it sucks when you write something super long out and then it doesn't post and you're like, damn it. It's not that. Make sure you don't have too many characters. Oh, yep, that's another thing too. It'll tell you if you went negative. Yeah, if it has too many, it won't post. I think Maylin is trying to say someone helped her with GoFundMe. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's not that. Okay, never mind. Wait, does she have a GoFundMe? No, I don't have a GoFundMe, honey. Somebody in here had a GoFundMe and they were going to send me the link to it. I don't want anyone sending me money. I have super chats, but I'll probably just end up donating my super chats that I get from people. Because I like to donate my money. Especially if I can. I just find it weird. I said that. I was talking about donating the other night, and then I had so many emails last night and today asking me for thousands of dollars. I'm like, can't do that. Not even a couple hundred. I mean, thousands. I really wish she wouldn't sit in denial, to be honest. Yeah, me too. If you are in timeout or muted, how long are you that way? It depends. I think it's like 30 seconds. I think. I don't know. I've never had to timeout somebody. Curry, do you know the timeout thing? Because I know you've had to timeout some people. She's my mod. She'd probably, there we go, 300 seconds. It's like she finds comfort in chaos. Some people do, Emily. Some people do. I used to be like that. I love the chaotic. I thrived and did better under stress, chaos, like really unhealthy, toxic environments. Oh, I used to freaking do the best that I could. It was almost like being in that environment. I don't know how to explain it, but it's survival mode, right? And then when things were normal, I didn't know how to like live or be as a person because I grew up that way. I, as a young adult, was that way. So it took me a long time to unlearn those behaviors and learn that that's not healthy. Like, I didn't know how to be by myself or at home. I always had to go out. Now I'm the complete opposite. Now you can't get my ass to go anywhere. I hope she does get this house and that will help her clean herself up. I hope she gets it too, Haley. I'm just so worried about her being alone now. Donating is beautiful. I do like to donate money to people. I think that's what I'm going to do with all my super chat money that I get, is just donate it, to be honest. I said no offense to anyone in here that makes content on her, but Tarrah, you are the only one I feel doesn't make fun of her or allow it in your comments. I respect you for that. Well, thank you, Deb. I try to catch it in my comments. Sometimes well, my YouTube comments, I 100% catch it. But on TikTok, sometimes TikTok doesn't notify you, especially if you have older videos, because I've gone back and like looked at videos just to like remember a subject I was talking about for my videos that I'm going to be doing on Ashley. And I'll see I have all these comments and I'm like, how come I wasn't notified I had all these comments from people? So sometimes I don't catch it, but I try to catch them all. But yeah, here I will not. I won't tolerate it. I think a lot of the people that cover Ashley, because they've been doing it for so long, they're just really frustrated and they've come to a point where it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but she's just so mean that I think over time it's kind of like, and don't get me wrong, I've definitely laughed at some things. Like, I laughed at that one guy that does the parody of her. There was one of the parodies that he did that I actually thought was funny, and it wasn't, some of his are really mean, but one of them I actually liked. It was the only one that I found that was good and not cruel. And then there's other people that have done parodies that weren't cruel, like just talking about like no refunds or like the money stuff. But yeah, when it comes to like her looks and stuff and like just being really cruel or calling her the J word or the D word or just saying really cruel things, it's there's no reason to be cruel to prove your point. If you can prove your point, why do you need to stoop to that level? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Maylin, someone was talking about emailing her the GoFundMe. So when you said you emailed her and someone helped you, I thought it may have been you. Yeah, I could understand, Rachel, why you would think that. Yes, most addicts do like chaos. You are 100% correct. She reacts to the hate because she knows they will keep trolling. I honestly don't think she does like the trolling, because who would want to deal with that constantly? Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maylin is made an A's out of myself. I really apologize for the confused. Oh, okay. I get it now. Have a great night, everyone. I'm going to go to bed. Good night, Kirsty. I was a shy addict. I was a closet drinker in complete denial and lived my life normally until kidney failure. At 23, I went into kidney failure. Yeah, that's intense, Emily. Well, I'm glad that you're here today, and I hope that your kidneys are doing well. Yeah, I actually can relate to that. I was a closet addict for a very long time, and then I started using more because I had a really hard time in social situations and I wanted to numb a lot of things even more. So, I can totally relate to that. I'm so proud of you, Emily. We're gonna sing a song for you, Emily. Yeah, girl. I hope you identify as a girl, because I just said girl. I've been there myself, became an addict after I found my brother when unalive. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm sorry, Alyssa. Sadly, it looks like it's getting worse. Today's live was a little scary. I hope that she gets better soon. I agree, Brad. I'm so sorry, Emily. I wish my aunt would quit drinking. It kills me to see her like that. She is missing out on her grandchild growing up. Yeah, Deb, alcohol is, I mean, alcohol, in my opinion, is like the worst thing, right? Because it's everywhere you go, it's socially acceptable. And I worked at a gas station that had a restaurant in it for 3 years before I worked at my job I work now. And there would be people there 6 a.m. buying alcohol. You had the same people every single day buying alcohol and change. I mean, it's just so devastating and it can ruin lives. And like around here, everybody drinks. Literally everybody I know. And when I lived in Florida, it was the same way because it's party. And around here, it's the same way. Like you can't go anywhere without every single person drinking. And that's a lot of the reasons why I don't go out because like my friends will have bonfires and they'll do all that kind of stuff, but everybody's drinking and I don't want to drink. I have no problem with being able to drink. I give myself a limit, but I just don't want to drink, you know? As cheesy as it sounds, I keep a candle lit and keep praying and keep hoping the demons let hold of her. Drug controls us so much and we can't see for the longest times. I agree, Jess, and that's not cheesy. I actually did that last week. So it's not cheesy at all. There are a lot of complete functioning addicts. I worked 2 jobs, and the only reason I used was to maintain. I was too weak mentally and physically to go through the DTs. Yes, Rachel, absolutely true. My aunt and husband drink a 30 pack a day. Yeah, a lot of people are like that, Deb. It's so scary. Some people have some social anxiety, which leads to drinking even more to feel comfortable. Absolutely, Brad. The mods were actually suggesting she get off and get some rest. That's good, Speak Kindness, because she definitely needs to like take a break. She's a complete functioning alcoholic, so she thinks it's okay. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. I don't really like the words functioning addict or alcoholic, but it is basically functioning, right? Because I mean, you're not functioning, but you are like under the influence. DTs were my biggest fear. I wouldn't wish withdrawal on anyone. Yeah, DTs are really bad. We are all the same. Technology changes daily, and now we can't tag folks, so we can tag the wrong ones. It's all a cluster, but I love our Tarrah. She speaks facts. Thank you, Ash. Miss Ash Week. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Yeah, alcohol withdrawal. My daughter's biological father, I used to have to watch him go through it, and awful. That and benzos. Benzos are so bad, but they're very similar. Alcohol and benzos, like the withdrawal process. Yeah, we should all pray for Ashley tonight. In all honesty. I tried to do a purification ritual for her too. But I had problems doing it, let's just say that, which scared me. She goes to work every day and goes that whole time without drinking. That's what I mean by functioning. Yeah, I know. I knew what you meant, because a lot of people do that. They go to work every day and then they go home, they drink until they go to sleep. They wake up, they don't drink when they get up, but then they go to work. Or some drink when they get up, but they're still able to work a full day of work, and then they go home and drink. It's the term functioning addict or functioning alcoholic. You were completely right. That is why all liquor stores and beer stores here stay open during COVID. Absolutely, Curry, because of DTs. They were scared people were going to go into withdrawal. Withdrawal is the worst part, in my opinion. Cravings suck and the trauma is so bad. But I was an opiate user and those DTs were so bad for like a week and I didn't fully recover for a few weeks. Absolutely, Rachel. That's why I feel like maintenance is so important because it curbs the withdrawal while we work on the behaviors. It's so important. And for some people to be able to have those maintenance medications that help. Functioning is on a spectrum. Absolutely, Brad. Okay, good. I didn't want you to think I was trying to make excuse. Oh, no, I didn't think that, honey. I didn't think that at all, Deb. There are many alcoholics here, but one thing is our alcohol is very expensive. Australia. Oh, really, Haley? I couldn't imagine, like, for people that, like, is it Alaska, I think it is, where they don't allow alcohol? There's, like, places that don't allow alcohol. Like, some cities have it like that, too. And the alcohol is so expensive. It's, like, hundreds of dollars for, like, a tiny little bottle of alcohol. Yes, alcohol and cigarettes are very expensive. Oh, wow. Yeah, dry states. That's what it's called. Thank you, Brad. Which is so, I mean, that's crazy. Because you think about it, you take away from people and they're going to do it even more. And not only are they going to still do it even if you take it away, they're going to do it in unsafe ways because it's not accessible. It's like with the whole vaping Juul thing. They started doing all that and then people started making like not they are counterfeit. So a 40 pack is $60. Holy Toledo, Batman, that is expensive. When quarantine started, I drank a lot and then I got pregnant and went through withdrawals and I didn't even realize I had taken it that far. It was so scary how quick it happens. That's how it is, Social Reject. Like one day it's just like, woohoo! And then the next day you're like, oh my God, like what did I do? It's alcohol and Xans and DTs that can kill you. Yeah, benzos. Benzos and alcohol. I mean, look at what happened during the prohibition. Exactly, Alyssa. Exactly. Pennsylvania is a very dry state. Yes, I actually lived in a town in Pennsylvania that was a dry state. Only certain stores carried. I think they call them the state stores or something weird. And with alcohol, the cheapest spirits is about the same price, maybe $10 different. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's really expensive. Like really, really expensive. So you're like super bougie if you drink in Australia, huh? There's this girl I know that makes these really pretty, she calls them weave makers. And I always want to get one, but the shipping to here is so expensive to the US. But there's another lady, she's an artist and she makes obviously different art, but she just made some oracle cards and she just did a pre-order for them. She lives in Australia and I bit the bullet and I paid the $30 shipping because the oracle cards are so beautiful. I love tarot and oracle cards that are made from like small witches, like people that, you know, you're not going to find it on Amazon kind of a thing. I feel like there's just more intent there. The county next to mine was a dry county next to mine was a dry county, but only doesn't sell alcohol on Sundays. Yeah, some states are like that too, where they are cities where they don't sell alcohol on Sundays. Haha, I wish I could say that, but no, Australians love their booze. Australia seems like a really nice place to live, though. And anyone I've ever talked to from Australia is like so super sweet, like so nice. I'm like, dang, you know what's a place I've always wanted to visit is Ireland. What's one place you guys wish you could visit? If you could visit anywhere in the world, what's one place you wish you could visit? I'm really curious. Mine would be Ireland. I really like Italy too, but I don't know if that would be in like my top 3. What's your top 3? Top 3 places. Mine would be probably Australia, Ireland, and Italy. Those would be my top 3. Ireland is so freaking gorgeous. Like, I would live there if I could. I'm curious to see what you guys' top threes are. What happened on Ashley's live? I missed it. So she was really depressed. She was talking about how she was gonna end her not being here anymore, you know, like not there, not be here anymore multiple times. So somebody called the paramedics, police showed up, everything. They swarmed the shop because she was in the car, obviously. And then she ended the live, deleted the live, and then she came back and made a new live talking about what happened, blaming everybody, yelling at everybody for doing that because she lost money. And yeah, that's basically what happened in a nutshell. Now we're kind of at the end of my live. We're just kind of chit-chatting because I have to get going soon. I have a video I need to edit. By the way, you guys, my Turnabout Ranch video will be going up probably Monday. I know I said Friday, which was yesterday, but I ended up not having any time to edit it because I've been so tired. So, and just so emotional because I've been going through a lot in my personal life. So I will definitely have it up Monday for you guys, Monday night the latest. But I really hope you guys like the video, even though it's not Ashley. It's not about Ashley. I'm super excited about the video. I worked really hard on it. So I hope you guys like it. No COVID here. That's awesome. I did hear that. So lucky, Haley. I did get both of I got the vaccine. I got both of them. So I'm hoping I should be good. But now they're saying that you have to get a booster in 6 months to a year. I'm like, what was the point? Ireland for sure. Ireland for me too. My family is from there in Wales and California. My top three. Freaking California is nice, especially Northern California. Australia or New Zealand, Greece, Italy, Australia, Scotland, Jamaica. Ooh, Jamaica too. Oh, Jamaica. I would probably want to do Jamaica. And Italy, I'm like 100% Italian and want to follow my heritage. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Rachel. It's always cool when you can do that. Ireland, Australia, Italy also. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. A lot of you guys said Ireland. Ireland, Italy, Australia. I'm all about Turnabout Ranch tea. Oh, yeah, there's so much, girl. Gotta go, Tarrah. I'm getting sleepy. Good night, Zeb. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Bora Bora. Yeah, Bora Bora is beautiful. The only thing with me is that I've almost drowned. So, like, I love water, don't get me wrong. But, like, I get seasick. I still have motion sickness. I still get car sick. I'm 31 years old unless I'm driving. And, like, they have those little huts in, like, the middle of a body of water. And granted, the water is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. It looks beautiful. But my butt would probably not be able to sleep in one of those huts because I would be panicking the entire time that it would collapse and I would drown in my sleep. Because I am so scared of drowning because I've almost drowned so many times. So... We haven't had it here in months. It's been amazing. No mandatory masks either. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I'm jelly. Thank you for bringing awareness to those who are unaware and allowing us to have our opinions heard. I appreciate it. Of course, Shanna. Have a good night. Forever Mikey's mama. Mom. Forever Mikey's mama. That's a mouthful. Oh, I hope things get better soon, Tarrah. Thank you, Jess. It's been rough. Y'all ever have to deal with a narcissist? It's rough. A narcissist that you can't just out of your life, you know? Homie, I just watched 3 minutes of Lady Boss ads. Mashy is a big old skip ads. Wait, huh? 3 minutes of Lady Boss ads on my channel? I'm confused, Maylin. You know, I actually just signed up for one of those sample packets of Lady Boss Lean because I figured I'd try it as like a meal replacement because I'm somebody who, if I try to eat breakfast, I get sick. Like, I physically throw up. I don't know why my body just does it. I think it's just because of my liver and my pancreas and how messed up they are. Like, my GI shit is all messed up. And I have splints in both of those thingy-majiggies. But I'm like, or not stints. So I was like, maybe if I do the Lady Boss Lean and try the Lady Boss Lean, that would help me, you know, because it's like a shake or whatever. So we'll see. A lot of people say it's like amazing. I know, random thing about Lady Boss Lean, but made me think of it when, but her ads are so good. The Lady Boss Lean girl, she's really entertaining. I've literally watched her live streams with no intention of buying Lady Boss Lean. Good night, Jess. Anywhere that's not Baltimore. Just kidding. I love it here. I've never been to Baltimore. I mean, I've been there like as far as like a layover, but I've never like been there. It wouldn't let you skip it, Maylin? The ad for my live? Why didn't it let you skip it? I don't like to, I'm so confused. Let's talk about ads for a minute, right? I'm so confused about YouTube ads. So I always go in. Oh, you could skip it. Okay, Malin. I was just making sure it wasn't saying you couldn't skip it. But I always go in with YouTube with my ads, my monetization, and I always make sure I have an ad on the very beginning, the middle, and then the end. I only want 3 ads on my video. I've had some people say they get a lot of ads on my video. I don't know how to make it so I don't have so many. I don't know why. I don't want a lot because I know people, you know, I don't like ads. I know it's like most YouTubers are like, I want 1 million ads, but I need to figure that out. Maybe I need to do my research on that one. I hate the delay. Is there a delay, honey? I'm confused. I've never been west or east, only south and north, and I'm from Indiana. I've been a lot of places. I've never been to Indiana, though. I hate the delay. Delay. Is there a delay? Is my internet being shitty? The person has to watch the whole ad for you to get the AdSense. That's not true, Rachel. That's not true. A lot of people believe that, but that's not true. Like, at all. Like, not even a little bit. You get all of the, you still get paid AdSense money, even if they don't watch the whole ad. Because even a few seconds is still a part of the ad, right? If they watch the whole ad, you get more money. And if they click on the ad, as far as like, maybe they don't even need to buy something, but if they click on the ad, like, you know how it says click here for more info or whatever, if someone clicks on it, then I think they get even more money, if I remember correctly. And then some of the ads, you, I think if they buy something, you even get something. But now YouTubers are putting ads, like they're taking their videos and making them an ad and putting it on other people's videos. So you can get an ad that's 2 hours long because it's like a 2-hour documentary. And I'm like, that's crazy. Where do you make the most money on YouTube? What do you mean, Maylin? Like, where do you... Dang, I just watched those ladies for 3 minutes and missed your content for nothing. I don't know what you mean, honey. Maylin. I think I just explained what you were trying to ask me. So, I think. For me, between you and the comments. Is there a delay, guys? Because I'm only getting a few comments right now, so I'm all caught up. Oh, well, that saves me sometimes because I thought you had to watch the whole thing. No, you don't have to watch the whole thing for the creator to get paid. They don't get as much if you don't watch the whole ad. But I still believe they make something off of it. I mean, that's the way I was always told that. Because almost everybody skips the ads, right? There's no delay? Okay. I didn't think there was. I think they get more money if you watch the whole thing. Could be wrong. Yes, Alyssa, you are correct. If you watch the whole ad, then you get more money. Yes. more AdSense money. I mean, honestly, AdSense money is not, it's not bad, but she not that great either. People think YouTubers make great money, and that's not always true because like you can get demonetized for literally nothing. Like I don't know how many live streams I've done that it's been demonetized, which I don't care. That's not why I'm going live. But yeah, it'll be monetized while I'm live, but then as soon as I'm not live anymore, it gets demonetized. So where do you make the most money on YouTube? For me to make money, how do I make the most money? Just from people watching my content. The ways you can make money on YouTube is watching your favorite YouTuber's content by supporting them. If they're live, super chats help them because they get a large percentage of the super chats, whereas AdSense, that YouTube gets a larger cut of um the money from that. Sharing your favorite content creators content is a great way to support them. Liking the video, commenting on the video, all of these ways are great ways to support the creator. Like you don't have to just give the creator money or like try to get the creator to make money, like even just supporting them, because like liking a video or commenting on a video or sharing a video, it helps boost it in the algorithm so other people can see the content. She watched the whole ad so you make more money. She thought if you don't get paid if it's skipped. Oh, okay, I'm understanding, Harmony. No, I definitely get paid more if you watch the whole ad, so I appreciate it. I feel bad that you had to do that, though. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to watch a whole ad. Okay, I'm glad you guys don't have a delay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you have a delay, Rachel. I used to watch Fathering Autism, and his YouTube rep said that you have to watch 15 seconds of ads for them to start getting paid. Okay, that makes sense. So 15 seconds of an ad. So see, it wasn't for nothing, my love. She watched the whole ad, so oh, I already read that. So yeah, you didn't waste your time. I mean, I feel bad that you did. SS Sniper Wolf makes really good money off YouTube, but she has like 22 million subs. Yeah, she's changed so much, Sniper Wolf. Like she used to be such a decent creator, and now she just makes like kids reaction content. But I mean, she does really well making that content, but her following is all children. Gotcha. I watched those 3 minutes of ads and was like, yes, honey, making money. Oh, I appreciate it, Maylin. That does help me out a lot. My AdSense money from last month paid for my groceries for this month. It was like a $2 difference between how much my groceries were and how much my AdSense was. So I was like, that was pretty sweet. It was actually really cool, actually. Because I was like, darn it, I'm going to have to freaking spend this much on groceries. And then I paid for my groceries, checked my bank statement, because I do fetch receipts. So I was doing all that, checking my bank stuff. And then I was like, oh, my AdSense went through. That was nice. I feel like PewDiePie. That was nice. Yeah, I know. It's really weird. I would get so bored with that kind of content. Like, I remember my daughter was watching YouTube, and we monitor what our kids watch, and all of a sudden I heard Sniper Wolf's voice, and I'm like, why is my daughter watching Sniper Wolf? And then I realized she makes literal children's content now, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And I went and checked out her channel, and I was like, what happened to you? It's crazy what creators will do just for the money, because you know damn well she's not happy making that kind of content, but she's making it because it's super easy, like hella easy. And kids, like my kids will watch a girl, there's many other people that do what Sniper Wolf's doing, but it could literally be a split screen. There's like we'll say the lip balm, and the girl's like, oh, wow, look, a lip balm. And now they're opening it. Can you believe someone's used that lip balm? And it's like 5 to 12 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, a hand cream. Let's put it on our hands, or like, oh my gosh, you know, that's really crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're gonna eat those Doritos. And it's like, but I get it, you know, kids like it. For me, it's cringe, especially with Sniper Wolf, because like I remember watching her gaming content and just other content that she used to make, and it's like, what happened, girl? And I know she has her own like shady past, but I don't know. What a name for a kids content. She didn't used to do kids content, Curry. She used to make like very adult content, and then somehow she found her niche in making kids content, and she's huge on TikTok too. And that's a lot of the content she makes on YouTube is reacting to TikTok videos. I have to admit, I subbed to hers, but don't watch all of her lives. Some of them are funny, but I found her last year and she changed a lot just in the last year. Are you talking about Sniper Wolf? Yeah, she's. No, I actually think Sniper Wolf is really funny when she's being herself, but you can tell she's definitely changed herself because she now has a child audience for the most part. Are you going to be live for a while longer? I have a newborn I have to tend to for a while. No, I'm probably going to get off here soon, Social Reject, but go take care of your child. Your children come first. If I'm not back when you're done, have a good night. And thank you for being here. Maybe you can go live and put 5 ads in 30 minutes so we can watch nothing but ads to help you. I don't want to do that, but I appreciate it. Hello, how are you? I'm sick to my stomach today watching YouTube. Came across Msashycat faking her eye with a top and paper patch scotch tape. Huh, Laura? I'm good, how are you? But I kind of don't understand what your comment says. I'd watch ads for her, lol. She bought a house and a nice car with her YouTube money. Oh, I'm sure she did, Rachel. I'm sure she's making bank, dude. Like her old house before, well, she bought another house because she just bought a house. I stopped following her. I think I am still subscribed to her actually. But I stopped following her, like watching her content a while ago. And the last house she bought was sausage, was freaking huge. I won't lie, I would make content like that if I got that kind of money for it. Yeah, I mean, I understand why people do it. I just couldn't do it. Like, I can't make content that I'm not happy about. My coworker always jokes about that. He's like, Tarrah, you have too much integrity. He's like, do you know what you need to do to make it big and be able to make bank? And you still, I'm like, I know. It's because I want to do what I love to do, right? I tell people all the time, always follow your dreams. And I would just be miserable doing that. But then again, I think about how there's so many people working jobs that they're miserable at just to get by. So if you're going to be able to make bank, I guess, but I don't diss anyone who does that because you do you, but if you did a video checking the mail, walking the dogs, watching the snow, etc., if you put ads on those, I'll watch the whole thing. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Maylin. Actually, this might be a good time for me to talk to you guys about some stuff. So I used to do a lot of vlogging back in the day with my children. I will not vlog with my children anymore, at least not with their faces in it. Maybe from the head down or maybe their voices. But Kyle and I started a vlog channel for Kyle and I, but I was wondering, would you guys want or would want to see like vlogs and other style content on this channel, or would you want me to keep it on the vlog channel? Oh no, don't be sorry, TT. Because I don't know if I should put vlogs on this channel. And I know it's a ways away, but like for Vlogmas this year, the last 3 years, I have failed miserably at Vlogmas. If you guys don't know what Vlogmas is, it's when you start uploading content every single day in December for Vlogmas. I really want to do Vlogmas this year, and I want to stay dedicated to Vlogmas this year. I usually give up like 7 to 8 days in, but I actually want to do it. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that type of content. Like just more shorter formed vloggy content, or should I just keep it on the vlog channel? And I know it won't be for everybody. which I'm okay with. Sniper Wolf doesn't even make her own content. She uses other creators' videos, adds reaction to thumbnails. She's called out all the time. Absolutely, Harmony. And a lot of the reaction channels are like that. That's why I say I'm not the hugest fan of a lot of reaction channels. Yeah, she had a makeshift eye patch on yesterday. Oh, Lord, I didn't know that. Where did she get this eye patch from? I'm seeing your messages, Jessie. I guess it was yesterday. Msashycat faked her eye today, went live with top it. Okay, so I know she had hit her eye on her car, like, I think it was last week. So she hurt her eye again. It's okay if people are members of Ashley and they're in the chat. I don't care. Jessie, be careful what you say, sweetie. You have to use code words like unalive or YouTube will demonetize Tarrah's live. You did nothing wrong. You didn't know. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Curry. Social Amon to be exact. That's okay. It's okay. Nice to be here. I'm right with you on her needing help. Don't want to see Ashley. You can't say that. I understand what you're saying, Laura, but you can't use the KILL word. Sorry. Harmony, yeah, she does mostly, but the first video I watched of hers, it wasn't a reaction. Yeah, she used to not make reaction videos. Yes, I'm a member on her thing. I paid for it before finding out about everything. That's okay, Jessie. Tarrah, wouldn't post your family right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're probably right, TT. I wouldn't do vlogs with my children in them anyways like that. Like I've talked about that before. I used to do family vlogs, but I don't feel like, even though my kids are getting older, I don't feel like they understand quite yet the internet and their privacy, and I don't believe they're old enough to consent fully to things. Like I feel like they can consent to having a photo of them taken, which I ask them if I can take their photo. I don't just take their photos, right? And I feel like that's where a lot of us parents don't realize. And some parents will say, well, it's my kid. I can do what I want. But at the end of the day, like with the way social media is now, could you imagine it in 10 years? Like I wouldn't have wanted my most embarrassing moments on the internet as a child, you know? Like instead of like you seeing your significant other's baby book when you meet their parents for the first time or something, um, it's now for everyone to see, you know? She made it out of tape and tissues. Oh my lord. Is this a daily thing, like you check in for lunch, etc.? Are you talking about my lives, honey? I don't do them daily. I'm trying to do them 2 to 3 times a week around my work schedule. But nights are usually, like, nights after work are usually when I do my filming, editing, scripting, all that stuff. So I want to make sure I'm keeping my dedicated time for all of those things. But I also really like doing the live chats because I can connect with my community, obviously, my peeps, my friends. So, and then I have a few days off a week. And I gotta also, I know I've said this before, but I need to say it again. So next week, after next week, I'm gonna be working like a crazy woman. I'm kind of not looking forward to it, but and my mom has a bunch of doctor's appointments. As you guys know, she has dementia. So I'm gonna be super busy. So I might only be able to go live like once a week, maybe 2 times. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do 2 times a week, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And if everything goes as I think it's gonna go with my mother-in-law moving back in, things are gonna get kind of rough. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, definitely don't feel sorry. She says she doesn't. Oh, anyways, I like what you said before and the type of person I see and hear on these chats. Well, thank you, Laura. We have a pretty good group of people. It was a bogus eye patch, I believe, for attention or begging. It probably could have been, Amanda. I'm sorry you had to pay for it. I was just asking because I thought your name looked familiar. You aren't here to hurt anyone and you seem really real. I'm trying, Laura. I try to treat people the way that I would want to be treated, and I try to treat people in active addiction the way I wanted to be treated when I was in active addiction. And there's a big difference, I say it all the time, between trying to help and be there for someone in active addiction and enabling someone in active addiction. But you don't need to be cruel to prove your point or to talk about things. Blog, that sounds so fun. I was talking of 2 hubs because we were selling 2 properties and we wanted to downsize. He recommended Vermont, and I said, I know someone and I'd love to move to New England. And if I do, we have to do a Salem video. Oh, I'm so down, TT. Can you believe I've never actually been to Salem? I've never been. I did a school project in school for like the Salem witch trials and what have you. And I ended up somehow tracing back some stuff. I'll talk to you about it. But it's a story for a day. I'll talk to you about it in the thingy. No, I mean the new thing that you're working towards, the vlog. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do the vlogs on here, or I have a vlog channel with Kyle. But TT made a good point. I probably shouldn't post anything like that for at least right now, because I don't think people understand how many threats I've had, especially when it comes to my children. So it's probably not a good idea. But if I do it, I'll have to figure it out. But I do have new content coming with the Turnabout Ranch stuff. Look closely at the eye patch at the beginning of the video. She taped it over her nostril. Oh my God. Oh, Tarrah, I'm so sorry. Dementia is so hard. Yeah, it's been really rough. Really rough. And I'm like her power of attorney, her medical proxy, all that stuff. So it's been a lot. I just can't believe how mean and cruel she is. Yeah, she's pretty mean. Tarrah, she rubbed the other eye when she had the patch and said something was in her eye. Oh my God. Good night, y'all. I've got to go. My youngest just woke up, so I got to get him back to bed. Good night, Rachel. I hope you have a good night. I hope you can get your youngest back to bed. I know how those nights can be. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm really new on this. Can someone tell me how do I subscribe to your channel? So if you go out of this live onto my, or even on this live, you'll see a thing that says subscribe. It's all in red caps, and you just hit subscribe. And if you want to know when I go live, you'll see a little bell next to the subscribe button. You can click that bell and you'll just set it for all, I think is what they say now. There's like many options now. It used to be just so easy, just subscribe. But if you hit the bell and then hit all, then they'll notify you, or they should, when I go live. I usually post on my TikTok and my Instagram when I'm going live as well. And I try to give people like 30 minutes to an hour before I go live, to let them know I'm going live. And I also try to say something the morning of that day, just so people know, because I know people have schedules. But I also want to say, if someone can't make a live, don't feel bad. Like, you have a life. I am not number one. Like, your life is number one, not me. Okay? She literally wiped her eyeball with a tissue, and I'm like, no wonder it's bothering you. Oh my gosh. Good night, Rachel. No way, you're so close. I did so many reports on Salem. I know, I'm so close. I've been to Salem, LOL, and I'm in Canada. I know, I can't believe I've never gone. Like, well, when I was younger, my mom, like, we didn't really have vehicles most of the time, unless they were really, like, crappy vehicles that really didn't make it very far, except to Walmart when she got her SSI check, right? And then when I got old, then I moved to Florida when I was younger, and then I moved back up here, then I moved back, and then I don't know, I've just never gone. I don't know why, I just haven't. Maybe it's because I've never had people to go with me. Amen, hun. I'm really surprised anyone is allowed to be like that on YouTube or TikTok. I don't get it. Me neither, Laura. Wow, that's so scary. Yeah, it's been really, it's been a rough couple of weeks, especially with the threats. They don't bother me, but it's just scary what some people feel like, some people think is okay to say to people. And the way she treated this girl on there yesterday, I was disgusted, seriously, and all the girl wanted was her reading she paid for. Yep, that's her MO, man. Oh, I'm all about the Turnabout Ranch and all the cult stuff. Yeah, I'm also, have you ever heard of Carbon Nation, TT? They're a cult here on YouTube. That is my next. I also have been doing stuff on the Rainbow, like looking up stuff on the Rainbow Family too, in the Rainbow Gathering, but the Rainbow Family. The Rainbow Gathering. She talked awful to paying customers. We all, everyone for that matter, so sad. Absolutely. You have 55 likes and 2 dislikes. And yesterday, 96.8% of Ashley's video was downvotes. Yeah, that's crazy. It makes me happy, though, that you guys are enjoying me and my content. It means a lot to me, like, seriously means a lot to me. And liking the video, commenting, being here, people that watch the replay and comment, it means a lot to me, like a lot to me. My watch time is really great on my content. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys so much. That means more to me than any money means to me. Even with my lives being demonetized, monetized. I just really enjoy when people like my content. Laura is insane when she gets away. Yeah, it is. Paid for, sorry. I knew you meant paid for, Laura. I've messaged YouTube and getting bot responses, so I've actually tweeted them and messaged Ashley to let her know she talks awful to everyone. Yeah, I got more responses on Twitter from YouTube than anything, and I've emailed. So you probably know this, Ashley, or maybe you don't know it, TT. But when you get monetized, they give you like you can contact the creator support. You might even be able to do it before you're monetized. I don't know. But that's the only email, like legit email that I've found for TikTok. I'm TikTok for YouTube. And I've emailed them so many times that they're probably like, what the fuck? But it's so hard because YouTube literally is just a bunch of bots. That's all it is. So it's like trying to get an answer. But on Twitter, most of the time they respond. She makes that known because she uses that to cry about. Absolutely. And it's sort of pathetic how she says, we need this money or we need to go shopping and expecting others to pay. No shame. Yeah, because it's a manipulation. It's a manipulative tactic. It's emotional manipulation, and she's very good at it. It's kind of like creators when they're like, we made it to this many, or subscribers, or we did this, we did that, and it's like, yes, like you have people that support you, but like it's just, that's an emotional tactic, and it's manipulative, and it's manipulating to make your audience, how do I say this? My brain's getting tired. It's like a lot of YouTubers and social media people have a way of manipulating their audience without their audience even realizing that they're doing it. Like a lot of, especially beauty YouTubers, like they're really good at it. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you guys. It's insane. I was just sick to my stomach listening to her talk, and I'm a registered nurse. Seeing her like that was bad. Yeah, it's really bad, Laura. Make sure to like Tarrah's video. It takes so much to make a 15-minute video, let alone what Tarrah has done, which is amazing. Oh, thank you, TT. If people were reporting her live before it was deleted, can YouTube still see it to review it? I'm sure it got reported just from the clips I saw. So Harmony, how that works is there's 3 different ways a video gets uploaded to YouTube. You have private, unlisted, or we'll say 4, right? So you have public, private, unlisted, and then delete, okay? So her membership lives are unlisted. So there's a link that she hands out to her membership people. So if you have that link, As long as you have that link, you can view the video. If you have a public video, anyone can view the video. You have a private video, no one can view the video except for you and YouTube. If you delete that video, it's gone. You ain't getting it back. Now, YouTube has come forward and said that they keep deleted videos in like a backup file for so many days. They've said 30 days, they've said 90 days, they've said a year. They've given different creators different responses. So is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible. But it's also possible that it's not here anymore. But I do believe that they probably still have it in some kind of a backup. Because like I said before, YouTube is bots. The internet is forever also. And like I was saying before, YouTube has a new policy now where you can be punished on YouTube by YouTube for doing things off the platform as well as on. So I know I've already been sent the live because I've seen the emails coming in from tonight. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be emailing that to creator support because it's something they need to see. What time is it where I'm at now? 1:16 a.m.? Something like that. I'm Eastern Standard Time. I've messaged. Oh, I already read that. And Ashley, I heard, has a Walmart list for everyone to furnish an apartment. I honestly don't believe she has because she was saying, yeah, I don't know. She gets so desperate when dry bagging. It's more and more every day. Yeah, and that's another reason why I firmly believe she's using. I mean, obviously she's using, but knew she deleted it. She said she deleted it because it was so negative. She deleted it because she was against terms of service. She can't get an apartment because she can't get electricity on because she owes $5,000. Oops. Then she's asking everyone to buy what she needs. Oh. Tarrah has a 6-minute video from her meme we shipped live from the other day. Huh? Tarrah, I have a 6-minute video from her meme we ship live from the other day. Membership only live. I have all her membership lives. Yeah, I know, Ashley. Or TT. I don't want to say Ashley because I don't want people to get confused, but I have all of them. All of the ones that have been posted anyways. Buy your own. People work hard for their money. We should be ashamed asking others to pay for what she needs. She's already scamming. Absolutely. But the other thing too is that people do ask her to make Amazon lists, Walmart registries. They ask her what she wants, what she needs. So yes, it is like she is acting rude and disgusting and e-begging and scamming, but there are people that are asking her for these things. So it's 120 here in Seattle. Then it's 120 where I'm at now then. Sorry, I was reading the comment where the time is. It's 12:09 a.m. here. I emailed you something, mic drop. Okay, I'll look at it when I get out. Or get done, honey. You're still in love. I'm in love, fluff ball. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm going to be getting off here soon, though, because I need to at least try to get some of my Turnabout Ranch video edited tonight. And I have to work in the morning. I have to work a double tomorrow. And then I have 3 days off. Oh, it's going to be so nice to have 3 days off from work. The apartment isn't happening. The housing voucher has been closed, and that's why she hints she isn't getting it. That makes sense. Her morning TikTok video was so bad today. She was messed up already. It's okay. You can call me Ashley. How is everyone? My main question is why people don't realize she is. When live, it's 11:22 p.m. here. I think some people truly are just naive to what addiction looks like, active addiction looks like. I think people seem to forget and think that everyone knows what someone in active addiction looks like when that's not the case at all. Most of the people I took advantage of when I was in active addiction had no idea what an addict or active addiction looked like. It's going to be the troll's fault she doesn't get the apartment, probably. And I watched a video of her not looking at the camera, and you could hear her snorting. You know what? Other comment. Yep, I have that video of this. I have the video of her snorting. I wanted to put that in my first response video to her threatening me. I still haven't edited the second response video to her threatening me because there's been so much that has come forward. Like, when y'all see that response, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a lot. And I have all the receipts. But after I make the second response video to her threats, I'm done addressing the threats that she makes towards me. And I'm just moving on with my series. But what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, okay, that's what I was saying. I was gonna put that video that you're talking about in my last constructive video that I made, but I decided not to because it's against TOS. So I think what I'm going to do with videos like that is just link the TikTok and say, go watch it here. Of course, Fluffball, no problem. Listen, leave this on. Ashley does it. You can too. I can't do that though. Listen, week, you probably know how it is. I'm constantly working. So like my phone is, I mean, constantly going. If y'all saw how much screen time I have, it's pretty embarrassing. And it's not even from me. Like, I have literally, so I'm usually someone who has to fall asleep to noise. And usually I'll put YouTube Premium's amazing for this, but I'll put YouTube on and I'll just close my screen out and I'll lay down and listen to like a podcast or meditation music, whatever. And I'm usually someone who just loves to watch YouTube content. I am not kidding you. Since I have started this Msashycat stuff, I have not sat and just binged YouTube at all because I'm constantly, any free time I have, I'm constantly going and going. I watched one Pastel Bell video this morning before work, and that was it. And I was like, even when I walk to work, because I have some days where Kyle and I both work. So for like 2 hours, we both are at work at the same time. So I walk to work because I work close to the house, whereas he works further away and he takes the car. So even on days that I walk to work, usually I'm listening to a podcast like Stephanie Harlow or something like true crime or listening to music. No, the last freaking few weeks, it's just been trying to answer emails, trying to get clips, editing stuff so I can then save it to my freaking computer. It's so much work. But then she brags about having hundreds of thousands in her account, then begs in the same live. It's so frustrating. She's a professional scammer. I've said this before. I think she is a professional survivor. I'm getting a canker sore in my mouth. I hate those. Tarrah, I don't know if you've seen the Baltimore Housing Authority video I shared. I think I did, TT. On my way to work. Maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. When you going to be live again, hon? I'll probably be live again maybe tomorrow night since I don't have to work Monday. And my kids are on school vacation this week, so I don't have to get up super early Monday morning. So I'll probably be live tomorrow night. It won't be till like 9:30 if I do go live, but I'll also post it on TikTok and Instagram stories. There was a news report saying COVID hotels are closing in June, so she's got to find a place to live by then. So maybe that's why she keeps saying apartment. She comes out of the woodwork with so many days after. It's hard to keep up. You pay one thing, then there's so many others pop up. Yeah. What happens? I just came in. Sorry, do I have to ask? No, Mrs. Crispy, it's fine. So Miss Msashycat was on live stating that she was going to unalive herself, and she said it multiple times. Someone got worried, called the police. The police showed up, paramedics, cops, swarmed the place that she works. She ended the live, deleted the live, came back and made a new live, and basically got really upset with everybody, claiming that it was the trolls and how she never said she was going to unalive herself when she absolutely did say she was going to unalive herself. And she claimed that it was all the trolls' fault, and now she couldn't make money and how she's really upset and mad. I'm saying it nicely. She was really mean when she said it, but and how it's the trolls' fault and how she can't make money now, especially when the apartment is just a few days away. So I hope that explains it. That is the really short version of it all. I've been watching from Scotland. Is this girl really believing that people don't see she's wasted all the time? Probably, because she's in delusion. Yeah, I definitely sleep to YouTube, Curry. Yes, I love true crime. I'm glad I'm not the only one who sleeps to YouTube. I don't watch TV at all, you guys. Like, I pay for Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube Premium, but my kids watch Netflix and Disney and stuff. I don't even know why I pay for Disney Plus anymore because we like never watch it. We just end up using Netflix. But I don't watch TV. The only time I watch TV is when we do movie night as a family, which is like once a week. We may have to do a live together. We need to, TT. I need to figure out the problem with doing a live together is I think we have to use Streamlabs, and I would have to use my laptop. I'm pretty sure, unless you could do it on your laptop. And if I have to use my laptop, my internet is not going to allow me to do a live. It lags so bad. I was a using addict for 16 years. It's so obvious. Yeah, Leah, but the thing is that some people really are naive when it comes to addicts and addiction, like active addiction. YouTube Fonts has no ads and you can close your phone while a video plays. It's basically YouTube Premium but free. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of it. But I don't mind paying for YouTube Premium because then I can watch videos and my favorite creators still get money from YouTube Premium. So I actually really don't like using third-party sites because I normally watch people I want to support. So, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's totally, that's your thing, chicken wang. She did that for attention and got the cops called. What the fuck? She didn't. She really needs some help. I don't think she did it for attention tonight. I think she genuinely is feeling like that. Have a good night, Laura. Of course, Mrs. Crispy. I have to see this video that got deleted. Will you be doing a video showcasing it? No, I will not be. I don't think I'm going to be anyways. I might do a video showing clips. Like, I might put it in my series showing clips. I want to see the whole live because right now I've only seen clips. And if Ashley was genuine about, if I feel Ashley was genuine about what she was saying, I will absolutely not be showing that. Because A, I don't want to exploit that. I don't want to exploit her feeling that way. Maybe that's why she deleted it. I think it's probably because she violated TOS, but I could be wrong. And I would be violating TOS for showing that content. So I want to see the full live. I want to see the full context of everything, especially. But no, I will not. I probably will not be showing it, to be honest with you. But I'm sure you can find it on TikTok. I don't watch Bailey Syrian, but I know a lot of people who love her. I don't know why. I just can't get into her content. I love Stephanie Harlow, though. Okay, Wake, I will definitely look at my emails probably tonight and tomorrow morning. I have good Wi-Fi, so I can do it on my laptop if I need to. We can figure it out. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't know what your schedule looks like, TT, but I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off as of right now. So maybe we can figure it out for sometime this week, or maybe we can figure it out this week and then do something this weekend. I'm back. The baby went right back to sleep. Big win. Oh, that's the best when they go right back to sleep. But I think she was really feeling that way as well. I don't think it was an act tonight. I agree, social rejects. And I've said from the beginning, I don't want to exploit Ashley in her deepest, darkest moments. That's why if you look at the content that I've made, I don't show... I mean, it's hard not to show clips of her without showing her, like, nodding and stuff. But I try not to show clips of her really out of it because I don't want to exploit that of her. I understand why pages do show it because they want to bring awareness to it. That's just the way I feel. I don't knock anyone who does that because everybody has different reasons for why they do what they do. But just for me, I can't do it. Y'all can look at what I've posted on my YouTube, but I don't remember if I don't recommend if you're easily triggered. Yeah, TT should have stuff on her channel. And you guys can just click Ashley TT T Scammer. If you guys click her little thingy-majiggy in the chat, there should be a thing and you can like go to her channel. At least that's how YouTube used to be. I don't know if you have to like physically type it in now, but oh, that makes sense, Harmony. See, that's why I like YouTube Premium too, is because I can download music and use it offline. Like I don't use Spotify or Pandora or anything like that. Is she in trouble with the law? No, Amber, not as right now. She's not. I mean, I guess kinda, because she's got that stalking stuff and everything going on. But as far as like tonight, if you mean tonight, then no. Oh, wow, I got 61 thumbs up, 62 thumbs up. Thank you guys. I appreciate that so much. Sorry if that comes off. I'm like crazy. I don't know why I'm so obsessed. I have years in recovery myself, and I respect you for not doing it, dear. Oh, no problem, Amanda. There's enough pages showing the ugly side to bring awareness. The side that you bring out is what we need to. Just talking about it. Thank you, Social Reject. Don't go if you're triggered. Please don't. Thank you for the warning, TT. Don't forget to give Tarrah a big thumbs up. And if you like what you see, subscribe and make sure you're the best moderator, Curry. Seriously, best moderator ever. Actually, Ashley, I need to, before I lose my train of thought, I need to email or message you about something because I have something that has been kind of eating at me as far as something that's going on in the community. TT Scammer, I subscribed to you a few minutes ago. Yay! Did you get it deleted, Curry? I want to make sure you're able to delete it because I'm probably going to get off here. Thanks for subbing to TT. I feel bad. I can't call you TT now because there's 3 T's. TTT, triple T. Should I call you that? Triple T. I want to make sure you are able to delete it before I end the live. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm a new subscriber earlier today when I was looking through YouTube. Well, thank you for subscribing, Victoria. I appreciate your support. I'm probably going to be ending this live if there's anything else anyone wants to talk about really quickly. I know somebody wanted me to do a jewelry tour earlier. I don't think they're still here, but if you want, I can do, I was thinking of doing a video doing a room tour, like a filming room tour. So, if you're that person that wanted the jewelry tour, then I'll film a room tour and then I'll do like an up close one of my jewelry for you. And also, if you follow my Instagram, I'm constantly showing my room and like how I have everything set up. But I really like how I have it set up because it's all filming setups basically. Ashley is fine, but everyone will be confused. Yeah, that's why I try not to say Ashley because it will be confusing. Okay, I will definitely do a room tour video. I want to do a detailed room tour video because I have a lot of small businesses and artists that I support. So I want to make sure that I am able to shout them out appropriately as well. Oh, this canker sore is driving me crazy. Ashley TT, what you want to be called? Yeah, what do you want to be called? What do you want me to call you? What you want me to call you, girl? I'll wait for your answer before I delete this. I gotta pee too. I have to blow out my candle. These candles are so freaking good by Love Ground. Oh, so good. I burned quite a bit of that little guy tonight. TT is fine. Okay. TT it is. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate anyone who is here tonight. I really appreciate anyone who has stayed this long. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like the video, comment down below. If anybody has any ideas about maybe like that video thing that I was talking about earlier for Ashley, or maybe any other ideas of how we can reach her to get her to get some help, then I'm all ears. Just leave it in the comment section. Thank you, Curry, to my amazing moderator who always catches all the stuff. Remember, if you leave a comment down below, no bullying, no harassment towards Ashley. That's not why we're here. That's not what I want. Let me read my comments and then I'll go. Good night, Curry. Good night, TT. I know what you mean when anyone says TT. I'd rather not be associated with Ashley. I can understand that, TT. Love you all. Tarrah, I'll message you. Okay, TT. Much love to you. Keep safe. Bye, Fluffball. Good night, Tina. Swords or Swords. Curry, Justine, much love. Curry's the best. So is TT. We're all the best. You're all the best. Good night, and let's hope and pray that Ashley is better tomorrow. Good night, Christina. Good night, Sharon. Sending much love to you. Thank you guys so much for your support. Also, I want to say really quickly before I hit the little X, thank you guys to the ones that reached out to me and checked up on Kyle. He's doing a lot better. The burns on his face have gone down so much since my mom gave us some aloe. And just the ones on his arms are really bad still, but he's doing much better. And I also want to say thank you to everybody who saw my TikTok yesterday and reached out to me to make sure that I was okay. I really appreciate that very, very, very much. Thanks for adult interaction. I only talk to my kids. I know how I feel. I only talk to my coworkers and literally my boyfriend and my children. Sleep well, hun. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get in like an hour or two at the editing first. You're the best. No, you are Ashley Week. Miss Ashley Week. We got to find a nickname for you too. I feel bad just calling you Week. Like, hey, Week. I mean, I guess that could work. But, all right, guys. Thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow between 9:30 because I don't have to do my hair tomorrow, so hopefully it's earlier. But have a good night, guys. Good night.